This time on Square Roots, the war has arrived at the gates of Hillis. This peaceful mining planet in System 4 is now completely encircled by the Dom Z Armada. General Keck, Supreme Commander of the Alpha Forces, would like to take this opportunity to address a final message to the population.
Loyal listeners, the impending series will be a difficult one, but thanks to the Scooter section, you won't miss a moment of Beyond Good and Evil.
And welcome to Square Roots, the classic RPG podcast. My name is Jim Banks. I'm joined by Matthew Van Sant.
Heyo.
And Vanessa.
Coochie coochie coo.
The fuck?
And Johnny's on vacation.
Is he?
He's taking a break.
Is he? Or is he
Doing
dead?
stuff.
Or has he been arrested
he
for
might
trying
be
to cross the border into the United States?
Yeah, I mean, I don't have any proof right now that John is in fact alive, so...
Or is he living out in the wilderness among the mooses?
Also possible.
Or did he join the Mounties?
Again, possible.
Or did he convert to the Muslim religion and has moved to the Middle East?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Or did he go into outer space?
Probably not. He might be on one of those, like, Amazon spaceships that just go to the upper stratosphere.
The BlueOrigin?
Yeah, he's on BlueOrigin.
Yeah.
Or did he win the lottery and
Johnny's
decide...
weightless and Johnny's just floating in 0G in an airplane right now.
Or did he win the Canadian lottery and gave us all the double birds and walked out of the Square Roots house?
The Canadian lottery is like $2,000. He wouldn't have enough walkaway money with that.
But how do they pay for the schools, Vanessa?
Taxpayer.
What's the lottery if not a self-funded tax?
That's what I tell myself when I play it. I'm like, it's okay to buy this lottery ticket because I'm supporting schools.
Well, I guess I should tell the listeners that this is a podcast where we play and talk about your favorite classic RPGs one chunker at a time. And this week we're talking about Beyond Good and Evil.
Yeah, noted
Not an
role-playing game.
Yeah.
This is more of a
an action
stealth
adventure
action
game.
adventure Zelda-like. I mean, you
Sure.
raise your health stat,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
It's not an
that's
RPG.
well, isn't every game a role-playing game if you really get into it while you're playing it and you're like, I am Jade, I'm
Yeah.
inhabiting the role of this
Yep.
character.
I agree with you. I like to think that we've kind of grown beyond the role-playing game aspect and are just
Oh, should
more
we
of
come
like
up with a new logline for the show?
we're just more of like a narrative, like a narrative video game.
The classic
Narrative single-player video
game show.
games.
It doesn't quite roll
Narrative
off the,
single-player video games.
the classic NSPVG podcast. You've heard of NFTs, get ready for NSPs. Narrative single player.
Most of which are RPGs, so,
Yeah.
But sometimes they're not, like this one.
Well, before we get into all of our hilarious and insightful Beyond Good and Evil talk, you guys hear any hot gaming goss?
I heard the
streets?
hottest gaming goss of all.
Whoa.
Miyamoto here. Hang on.
He's here.
I'm going to pull up
Do a Japanese accent.
No. Oh, I didn't save the tweet. I didn't save it.
I'm
Here
gonna
we
find
go.
it before.
Here we go. This is Miyamoto. I am pleased to announce that for the live-action film The Legend of Zelda, Zelda will be played by Bo Bragason-san. And Link, this is a translation, by Benjamin Evan Ainsworth-san. I am very much looking forward to seeing both of them on the big screen. Whoa. Link and Zelda got cast? Can you believe it?
I've never heard of either of those people.
I think I've heard of the little boy. He was
Yeah,
in
he was in something I think we all saw.
Oh, he was in that Bly Manor show.
Yeah. The Haunting of Bly Manor. He was one of the little British boys.
A little British boy.
He looks like a little Cillian Murphy.
Yeah, he kind of does.
Cillian Murphy, sir.
That's exciting for those actors and exciting for Nintendo, I guess.
I think he's
Yeah,
16
cool.
and she's 21.
Oh. Okay.
That's okay. First of all,
It's cool they cast an actual teenager to play Link. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think it's okay. It's a very chaste relationship, and like, I don't know.
Also,
She is supposed to be like an authority figure, right? And
Yeah.
he's like a little boy.
plus, as we all know, the age of consent is 16 in the UK.
As we all know.
So it is an interesting age discrepancy there, but I don't really see a problem with it. It's not like they're going to be banging, you know?
Yeah. I wonder what the, are they going to, what's the next casting announcement going to be, like Ganon?
I mean, who knows what they're going to do with the story? There's been a lot of speculation. A lot of people think they're going to do Breath of the Wild, which I think is fucking ridiculous. Like, you mean the game where it starts off, it jumps like 100 years into the future after the first 2 minutes of the game and the whole world's been destroyed? No, they'll definitely do like an Ocarina of Time or like a mishmash of the classic story. I mean, I don't know.
Ocarina would be a good one to do, I think. It's a fun story. And
Yeah,
it's like,
but
you get that kind of classic fantasy setting.
Unless they're going to cast like a different older actors for the role. You know, they're not going to do the time travel stuff, I think. So maybe they won't do Ocarina of Time, but I think it's a pretty straightforward story.
Yeah.
But will they use like Ganondorf so that they have kind of the evil wizard? Will we get the Sheikah? Will we get the, kind of that stuff? That'll be interesting to see. I don't know that I have high hopes for this, but I'll end up watching it for sure,
They made a completely passable Super Mario Brothers movie.
Yeah, I've watched that movie
Maybe
a couple
they'll
of times.
Make it decent.
It's great.
Maybe they'll make a decent Zelda movie.
Maybe it will be about a little boy in Brooklyn, New York, who gets sucked into a magic portal that takes him to Zelda Land.
This wouldn't be the same people making it, though, right? Because didn't DreamWorks do Mario? DreamWorks isn't going to do a live-action Zelda.
I think Nintendo was responsible for really helping shepherd that Super Mario movie along.
I would not make too many assumptions on that. Like, I'm sure that they had, like, a right of refusal, but, gave script approval, but they weren't writing the script. And it was, watch that Mario movie. It plays like every other fucking DreamWorks movie. Like, just like every other DreamWorks movie. It's not great. It's not a bad time. It's fine.
I've seen parts of it, but I've never sat down and watched the whole movie.
Jack Black kind of stole the whole thing. And, I love Charlie Day, or what's his real name? Charlie, whatever.
Charlie Day. That's his name.
Is it Day?
Yeah.
Isn't that the name of the character?
No? Is it?
I don't know.
No, it's Charlie Kelly in the show. That's right.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Anyway, I thought he was great, but, they didn't have a lot of screen time. Whatever. This isn't... we don't need
in
to revisit
other
this
video
Mario
game movie news, they released the first full trailer for Mortal Kombat 2.
Oh, right.
And they released...
Urban and Johnny Cage.
They also released a teaser trailer the day before the Mortal Kombat 2 trailer came out that was like... I don't know, a trailer for a Johnny Cage movie that was
for like a 90s
fucking
shitty 90s
awesome
action movie.
Referenced all his other movies like Cool Hand Cage and Hard to Cage, and it was fucking great.
Did you see the IMDb page for Johnny Cage?
Oh no, did they make one?
Yeah, they made him an IMDb page, and it's got like all of his movies listed. There's more movies than what they called out in the trailer. They're all pretty funny. I'm gonna look it up right now. That's amazing. That Mortal Kombat 2 trailer, fantastic. Can't wait. Hope they kill the main character off in the first
5 fucking minutes of that movie.
Or just make him good. Just make him interesting. Like,
Nah.
You can stay in the movie, just make him interesting.
Nah. Kill him.
I'm kind of hoping, like, I liked seeing all the classic Mortal Kombat characters in the trailer. You've got Baraka, you've got Jax, you've got Scorpion, you've got, who else was in there? Was Melina in there? There was a screaming lady, Banshee. Is that Melina?
Boy, I'm not great at
I don't remember.
I'm not great
she was
at
in it.
Mortal Kombat
You saw
character
Shao
names.
Kahn. Shao Kahn looks super cool. He was murdering people. You saw Sonya Blade. You saw Raiden. You saw some Liu Kang. You saw who's the Kano. You saw Kano. But I'm hoping they bring some new characters, some new fun, new cool characters that's not the guy from the first movie.
Yeah, kill him.
Yeah, he was boring.
Okay, so it's not a real IMDb profile. It's a screenshot.
Yeah.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Uncaged Fury, Hard to Cage, The Gist of My Fist, Caged Rage, Rebel Without a Cage, Cool Hand Cage. That's fucking delightful. Yeah, star of such critically watched films as A Cage is Born, Center Cage 2, Turn It Off, Ice Cage 2, Meltdown, and the surprisingly heartwarming Bonnie and Cage. What a fucking delight. I love it.
But yeah, the movie looks cool. I'm excited to see it.
Yeah, Vanessa, what did you think?
I liked that it went out of its way to point out what a stupid character Johnny Cage is to exist in the Mortal Kombat universe.
Yeah,
He's just like, why am I here? What is this? This doesn't make sense. I'm a movie
star. They made a point in the trailer to call out that he doesn't have any powers. Is he not going to do his shadow kick?
I bet that's like an end of the movie figures out his powers thing.
Oh, like
if
when
I
Liu
had to
Kang
guess.
used, like when he shot fire in, like at the end of the first movie.
Yeah, or in the end of the first one, the first reboot one, where the terrible new character learned how to have Power Ranger
cool
armor. So fucking terrible. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him.
Yeah.
I'm going to rewatch that fucking movie this weekend again because it's terrible, but it's great. Yeah, we were talking about it in the chat. They killed Kano in the first movie, and he is certainly back in this one, and I love it. He was the best part of that fucking movie. That and the Scorpion and Sub-Zero stuff.
Yeah, there was some cool Scorpion stuff in the trailer, too.
Yeah. I really approve of them bringing back dead characters because that's what happened in the video game.
Yeah.
You're just like, new round.
It's true.
Everyone's alive, even though you just killed them in the last round.
I agree.
Let's see. What other hot gaming goss has there been?
Well, there's some bad hot gaming goss. Steam page went up for the Persona 4 revival and confirmed that it's going to use the quote, controversial de novo digital rights management software.
What is that and why is it controversial?
Jim.
Is that the software that you need to be online in order for it to verify your license? That's the only thing I can think of.
Matt's
causes
not mad. He's just
a quick check says that it can cause performance issues, that there are always online requirements, that it has impacts on modding. So that all, I mean, not that you're going to mod, not that I would expect a lot of mods for Persona, but that's a bummer, but you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
It's always weird to me. Like, I get that they want to like have some sort of DRM. I don't really blame them. You know, piracy is a thing, and I'm not like a big anti-piracy guy even, but I don't blame companies for trying to like circumvent it. But I can say that, Vanessa. I'm allowed to have a fucking opinion. But
do my dipshit face.
Yep, make your little dipshit face. You're gonna narc me out, get me arrested in Italy. But it does seem that you know, they always go way too far. I really get it in online games. That's where you expect it to be nuts because you want them to be making sure nobody's fucking cheating. But for some reason, it never seems to happen in online games, and it's always single-player experiences that shouldn't need any of this. Speaking of, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but Beyond Good and Evil sure is trying to force me to log in with a Ubisoft account for a game I fucking bought and paid for, motherfucker. Fuck you.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Vanessa, do you have any hot game goss that you wanted to talk about?
Oh, I sure do. Everybody, go down to your local newsstand because there's a issue of Game Informer coming out that you're going to want to get with your hot little hands for 99 pence or however much a magazine costs these days. Vampire: The Masquerade Bloodlines 2 will be featured on the cover this summer. Renew your subscriptions. Get ready for this important collector's item. Vampire: The Masquerade Bloodlines 2 full cover story. I assume that the headline will be definitely coming out in October. Send $10 to Vanessa.
It would be really funny if they used the cover story to announce the delay of the release of the game.
They would never!
Oh, that would be great.
I can't wait to hear about all my favorite vampire clans, like the Bruja and the...
Wait, are you suggesting that the cover story of this may be simply to announce that they're canceling the game?
That would be pretty great.
Jim, I hate to say it. I was on board with Team Jim. This game's never getting released. But if they're getting a fucking cover story on a magazine a few months before it's supposed to release, I think that actually might be coming out.
I don't know. Why haven't we seen any gameplay? Why haven't they released anything?
Guess
what? You're going to see it real soon in Game Informer.
There was an article
we have seen
a while
gameplay.
ago. Yeah, I think there was an article, too, where someone said I played some of it and it might actually be good. And I am shocked.
No. I don't believe it.
I mean, I also find it incredibly hard to believe, but...
They say that they actually went to the Chinese Room studio in Brighton, England. And they saw a whole bunch of stuff. And
wait, the Chinese Room is making it?
Yeah.
I like that studio.
Ooh,
yeah.
But like the people that made all of the games that made the Chinese studio popular like left right before Vampire: The Masquerade became their new project, I think.
Oh, really?
That's what I heard.
It's going to be great. It's going to be informative. It's going to be everything that we have all hoped for. Yeah.
Well, Chinese Room did Still Wakes the Deep, which came out last year, and that game rules.
Yeah. You know what else rules? Donkey Kong Bonanza! Holy shit. Did you guys know that game came out?
No.
I've heard it called the launch game that the Switch 2
deserved.
Yes. It's a Switch 2 game.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait. I might have
reviews
seen
have been shockingly
some of it today.
Reviews have been really good. Not shockingly. Reviews have been really good. I've seen as low as like the 80s. Or 8s, but as high as like 10s. Like, I think that there might be some performance issues in some spots in the game, which isn't that shocking when you're talking about a game that lets you like destroy the world around you. But for the most part, the reviews have been very, very good. I've heard it called the launch game that the Switch 2 deserves or deserved. It's a little bizarre to me that it didn't come out with the fucking console, but that's exciting. I don't have a Switch 2 yet, but it's up there. I love a good platformer. I'm not a big Donkey Kong guy, but that's fine. I'll play a Donkey Kong game. Are you two excited for Donkey Kong Bonanza? Bonanza.
You know we don't have Switch 2s.
Well, I don't either, but like you'll have one eventually.
Why would we be excited for it then?
Because you'll play it eventually.
Oh, I'm supposed
Why
to be
are you excited for Vampire: The
Masquerade
Masquerade 2? You don't have that yet.
It's gonna be so good.
This is the dumbest conversation I've ever had in my life.
Matt touched on it.
You were right. The co-founder and creative director of the Chinese Room left in July of 2023 before they took over development duties on Vampire: The Masquerade Bloodlines 2 from Hardsuit Labs, who were fired from the project in 2021.
That doesn't necessarily mean that, they don't know what they're doing. Just
they still made Still Wakes the Deep.
Yeah.
I mean, they released Still Wakes the Deep after that. So.
And maybe he left because he's like, oh, I know that my studio is in good hands with this, career-making game that's going to launch so many people into the upper stratosphere of game.
Yeah. I bet that he left to go work on Donkey Kong Bonanza. Would you guys play a Donkey Kong vampire game?
Yes.
No, that's scary. A vampire gorilla? Can you imagine?
Yeah, that's pretty terrifying.
All the strength and power of a gorilla with all the sex appeal of a vampire?
Also, I think we just found our next cocaine bear. Vampire gorilla? Like, get me a legal pad. I'm about to bang out a script. We're going to Hollywood.
Donkula? Is that what you said,
Jim? That's Donkula, the best fucking thing I've ever heard in my life.
Amazing.
Fucking Donkula.
Donkula, TMTM. Copyright Square Roots.
Or Kongula. Just because donkeys might be.
Donkey Kongula.
Well, but that's copyright infringement.
That's his legal name.
I like Donkula.
I mean, I like it too, but if we're going to actually write this script, which we are, we're going to Hollywood. We're going to write this script.
I think you could have like a gorilla in a zoo who's just named Donk, and you don't like get into the donkey part of it, but then it becomes Donkula, and obviously like a vampire.
Thankfully, Nintendo is famously not super litigious, so we should be fine, right? We should be fine, guys? We should be fine?
Yeah.
It's close enough.
Vampires being pursued by a modern-day Van Helsing and runs into a zoo where he feeds on the gorilla.
Listen, Donkula's better for sure, but Kongula's not bad.
It's too late. I've fallen in love with Donkula. I love him as a concept. I love him as a name, and I love him as a man. And I'm not ashamed to admit it.
What if we respec this script so that instead of a vampire gorilla, it's a vampire donkey?
Yeah, Matt, in your like pitch earlier was the idea that, or maybe Vanessa said it, that he was on the run from, like, Dracula was on the run, and he fed on a gorilla who then became Donkula?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. And then Donkula's in an urban environment because it's a zoo, and the first day the zookeepers are like, oh, Donk won't come out of his habitat into the sun. He usually comes out. And Donkula's just like sitting in the back of like his little cell so the sun doesn't get him. And then they're like, oh, we need to like dart Donk and check him out.
Stop talking about this on the show. Start typing it onto your laptop.
We got a dart Donk.
We got a dart Donk. Get the zoologist in there to see what's wrong with him. But of course, now that he's a vampire, the dart doesn't have an effect, and he plays dead. And then he's on the table, and they're like, "Oh my God, Donk doesn't have a heartbeat. Donk is dead." And then Donk opens his gorilla eyes, and he feeds on the humans. And then he's loose in the city, and he of course dresses in a trench coat and a hat, so no one can tell he's a Donkula.
Oh wait, so he's like
trademark TM. Nobody can steal this. Vanessa just wrote the fucking movie. This is amazing.
Wait, what happens to him when he gets into the city? Does he make more vampires?
We get into the Kong thing where he sees a beautiful pale woman in a white dress and falls in love, and then it's like a Nosferatu kind of deal, but he's a gorilla.
What's Dracula's girlfriend's name? Mina. What's a
Mina
Tina?
Harker.
It's got to be Tina, right?
Yeah,
Gina,
Tina.
maybe Gina.
Yeah.
Tina or Gina. That's it.
Gina Harker. Or we could go.
No. She's not Harkness. That's Harkness. That's the guy's name. I bet she has a maiden name in that fucking book.
She probably does, and I don't remember what it was. Or we could go the Planet of the Apes route, where he just creates an army of vampire chimps and gorillas.
Mina Murray is her name, so Gina Murray.
Gina Murray.
What are the natural predators of a gorilla?
Only man. Only man,
yeah,
and
humans.
that's the irony.
Oh, so maybe they only man. That's the irony. I was gonna say if it was like a tiger, you could train a tiger to kill vampires. But I don't think tigers are natural predators of donkeys.
No, nothing is a natural predator of a fucking gorilla. That thing's the top of its food chain in any environment.
Yeah, top of the food chain, yep.
But humans.
Our big ending, though, is that, these gorilla vampires are pretty just misunderstood. They get on the boat, the old, what's it called? That vampire boat. The voyage of the
Voyage of the Damned.
The Demeter. They get on, cargo ship, modern cargo ship, cruise ship, Demeter, get themselves over to Southeast Asia, disappear into the woods. Everything's good now. Wait.
How about this? It's in the gorilla gets bitten by Dracula, but it's in the Central Park Zoo.
Yes.
And then he gets loose and he lives in Central Park.
Mm-hmm. But here's what I like. I like him going back to Southeast Asia because I want that shot of a poacher walking through the jungle and you see an orangutan in the night and he's squaring up to shoot the orangutan and the orangutan opens its blood red vampire eyes and it's just
I mean, I like the tie-in, not tie-in, but I like the Planet of the Apes connection as well. You could cut to several years in the future, the whole planet, vampire monkeys, vampire apes.
Yeah.
There should be a chimpanzee blade that hunts the Donkulas.
That's the sequel, Jim. That's the sequel.
He wears sunglasses like Wesley Snipes did.
Okay. This is the best episode of the show we've ever had. Johnny's not allowed back. He's not. He would have
Johnny would have cut this Donkula talk off at the head. Much like the vampire hunters will try to behead Donkula, but they can't. He's a gorilla. He's too strong.
Oh, man.
All right. Well, that's it for Hot Gaming Goss. Trademark, copyright. You're not allowed to use this. We'll see you.
Yeah, so we got Legend of Zelda, Mortal Kombat 2, and Donkula all coming to a theater near you.
All right. Well, before we dive into the quest log, we should talk about our hot, not that new anymore, but still kind of new streams. Jim, you're addicted to streaming.
Whoa.
Tell the listeners about it.
Yeah, we like to stream ourselves playing video games on our YouTube channel. Just search Square Roots on YouTube and you can find us. Right now, Matt is playing. He's doing a weekly session, a live play of Secret of Evermore, so that's fun. I've been playing a bunch of games on stream in my free time. I played Banishers. I'm playing Obscure right now, the PS2 horror game. I've played a bunch of others. I played Silent Hill 2 Remake. I played...
Who's Your Daddy?
What?
Who's Your Daddy?
Oh, yeah, I played Who's Your Daddy with Vanessa and John. That was super fun. That game is wild.
It's really wild.
I liked it a lot.
I kind of can't believe it's allowed to exist.
I know. I mean, maybe because there's no, blood in it.
Yeah, I guess. Or because...
I put you into a wood chipper.
You did put me into a wood chipper.
And you were a baby. You were playing as a baby.
Yeah.
Anyway, the point is, come check out the stream over at YouTube. Just search up Square Roots Podcast. We are there. And, hey, he's on vacation, but you know what that means? It means he's releasing even more videos. Go check out Johnny's channel, Bears in Games Neo. He's been dropping some shorts. He's got a new video coming out soon about, I want to say, a Need for Speed game.
I should know this because I just did a voice recording for him for it today. And he sent me a bunch of reference material, and I watched it, and I do not know what game it is.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's a racing game. So go check that out when it drops. Johnny said that he's going to spend his little vacation month off churning out content on his channel. And we're all really excited for him. He's doing really well over there. And we're not jealous at all and terrified that he's going to leave us.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
We have other things going on too. We have Donkula now.
Yeah, we have Donkula now. So we're moving to Hollywood.
Wow, I can't wait to dive into that project.
Square Roots house moving straight to Hollywood. Hollywood, California.
Donkula.
All right. What do you say we break open the old quest log?
Oh, this is exciting. It's time for a brand new game, and you know what that means?
New game.
History lessons.
Yeah.
What?
Now is the time when we talk about our history with this game and what platforms we're playing it on this time. Jim, would you like to start, please?
Yes, I have played this game before. I did a playthrough of it. Gosh, it was probably like 10 years ago. Enjoyed the game a lot. And I think I played it on the Xbox, maybe? This time I'm playing it on my Steam Deck. And I'm playing the Anniversary Edition, which looks amazing. What about you, Vanessa?
I played this game back when it was a PS2 game, I think, and a disc. And I lent that disc to Dante, and that is her real name. I'm not afraid to say it. And she never gave it back, and I will not forget, and I have not forgotten. And she knows what she probably has no idea what she did. And I am playing it this time on the PS5, and I'm also playing the Anniversary Edition. How about you, Matt?
I also played it back when it was on the PS2, but I didn't get super far into it. In fact, I think probably in this chunker I got further than I did in my original playthrough. Yeah, I'm playing it now on the Switch. I'm also playing the 20th Anniversary Edition. I assume we all are. Looks and plays real nice on the old Switch. I'm really excited to be able to break that thing out, and I'm having a good, fun time with Jade Empire. Here's a fun fact. In my brain, this game is called Jade Empire. I have, every time I think about it, Jade Empire. I don't know why. Never before. Just a thing that started when we decided to play it for the show. Can't remember the name of the fucking game. Jade Empire.
I always confuse it with, I think it was Black and White, the game where the game box had like the white side and the black side. You could flip it over.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why. I guess it's just the good and evil juxtaposition.
Was that a Sid Meier's game, or was that a Fable Guy game? Peter Molyneux. That may have been a Molyneux.
It could be. Yeah, the name Beyond Good and Evil doesn't really seem to fit this game. I will say that.
Yeah, it's weird. I wonder. This game was created by Michael Ansel, the guy who created Rayman. Mm-hmm. And he had big ambitions for this game. He was like, we're gonna make like a huge interactive planet that we're putting on this disc, and like he was really excited about it.
Yeah, no, that's not what they did though, right? Like it's.
Yeah, it feels like maybe the game changed a lot during development.
It's pretty small.
This game was a pretty big critical success at the time of its release, but it was not a commercial success.
Yeah. I can see why it was a critical success. It's doing something different. That's kind of it. But I think it's pretty well made. We'll talk about more of it later, but some of it doesn't quite hold up as well. But I'm sure at the time, like it was a really well-made game, interesting, unique characters, interesting setting, and trying to do something different than,
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. According to Wikipedia, a hybrid live-action animated film adaptation is currently in the works at Netflix.
Oh.
So look forward to that.
Yeah, but I bet that'll come out at the same time as as Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Yeah, I wish Johnny were here to talk about the. Did you guys watch those trailers?
No.
For Beyond Good and Evil 2 that they released. There was one with
years ago.
Yeah, back in the day.
Yeah. Yeah. Is that game definitely doesn't exist, right?
It feels like they've got like two people working on it just so they can say they're working on it, and they'll quietly dump it eventually.
Yeah, or they just like put $2 towards it every 3 months.
Yeah.
Just to, like say they're still funding it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's when did Black and White? Oh my God, I'm gonna fuck this up 1,000 times. When did this game come out?
2003.
Yes, 2003.
So we are 23 years since it came out. I mean, I got news for you. If Black and White
22.
Beyond Good and Evil comes out, if Beyond Good and Evil 2 comes out tomorrow, I bet it'll be another commercial failure because I don't know who this game would be for at this point.
I don't know. I guess people
the tens
like us.
of people that remember loving this game.
Interestingly, the cover of this game features Jade holding a big digital camera with a sinister poster behind her that says something like, I can't quite make it out behind the title, but it's like serve your government or trust your government or something like that. So it certainly has some timely themes, I would say.
Yeah, what's the setting of this game? I will admit, maybe I kind of zoned out when the game started, but I don't.
I feel like it doesn't. It's not like it opens with a crawl, you know?
No.
It just kind of throws you in. So yeah, Vanessa, can you like give us like some background info? Like what the fuck is going on here?
Sure. This is a future game. It's set in some kind of future in outer space on a planet called Hillis. And we are the game just launches right into this news broadcast that I read at the top of the show about war arriving at Hillis. It says the war, so this has been going on. And basically there's the Alpha Force, which are the good guys, led by General Keck, and there's the Dom Z Armada, which are these kind of mutant alien people. They have been battling across the galaxy, and now their battle is focused on Hillis. It seems to move from kind of planet to planet.
What's the name of the aliens?
Dom Z.
It is Dom Z, not Doms.
Don't they say Doms in the game?
Maybe they say Doms in the game. I apologize for mispronouncing.
I think they say Doms.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
Yeah.
It's weird because the Z is capitalized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doms.
But I get like Doms, like they dominate people.
Yeah, I guess that's the case.
Oh, okay.
This is a world with alien creatures, but they all seem to be pretty sentient. Well, I mean, we interact
like
with many
anthropomorphic animals.
Yeah, they're all based on some kind of Earth animal. So I don't know if they're aliens or if they are genetically engineered. Maybe we'll never know.
I mean, the Doms don't seem to be based on Earth animals.
No, they're not.
No, those are aliens.
But I agree. Or I'm not sure if this is like a future where there are like genetically engineered animal people, or if these are all aliens from different like places in the galaxy that just
like
happen to be.
Maybe there's a pig planet where Paige is from. And
I mean,
like there's a walrus planet.
Yeah,
people are from.
Or not even that's necessarily where they are from, but where they're where their heritage is from. Certainly, it's not a new thing in science fiction to be like, well, what if this planet people evolved from pigs instead of monkeys, or from walruses instead of apes?
Sure.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't really know. I don't know. Maybe the game will tell us, but it probably won't. Doesn't seem very interested in interrogating that part of its own lore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Instead, it wants us to take pictures of butterflies.
And flies and spiders.
And flies and spiders.
And other animals.
Yeah.
And people that it calls animals, which seems mean.
Well, maybe they are based on animals then. I think does it call them animals or does it call them species?
Definitely doesn't call them animals.
I don't know.
It calls them species.
I think it does say species. Yeah.
Of course it does.
So the game opens with a Dom's attack.
Mm-hmm.
And Paige and Jade live in a lighthouse.
No. This is not happening. Vanessa?
Yes. So the game
This is
opens
your job.
with a alien attack. We see Jade meditating by a lighthouse, and next to her is a little goat boy. This is a little boy who's also a goat. And the sky turns green, a big portal opens, and Jade yells at the little goat boy to get to cover, and that she is going to raise the shields around the lighthouse. They're not really surprised. They're startled by this attack, but they understand what it is. So she runs over to raise the shields. The shields go up, and then they immediately go down, and she gets a little notice that says, "You are 300 credits short of your electricity bill. Shields not available." Jade is not happy about this. She yells into the air. She yells about Paige not paying the electricity bill. And then she runs to make sure the little goat boy is okay. He's there with a whole bunch of other kids, and they have been put into aliens' bellies, kind of like Robotnik style. Like in Sonic, where they scoop up an animal and stick them in the belly. So the kids are like in the bellies, and Jade has to beat up these aliens. And this is our first introduction to combat.
I like that the game immediately starts with, "Hey, gang, capitalism sucks." Mm-hmm. And here's like all good science fiction, like here's a warning for how things can be bad. Thankfully, nothing like that happens in the real world.
No, because we have fiction to tell us how to be better. We fight these aliens. What do you guys think of the combat in this game in general?
PU.
Yeah, it's not great. It could use a lock-on button at least.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's very button mashy.
Yeah, you basically just have a combo. I know that you'll get a special move later, and I don't know, maybe it'll extend the combo. Sometimes she flips around and stuff, and it's kind of cool, but it's still kind of just kind of button mashy.
I bought the super move.
Yeah, so I'm sure we all did.
It's pretty useful. Yeah.
Yeah, listen, you're not special because you bought the super move, dude.
Vanessa, did you buy the super move?
I don't think so.
Whoa, what a loser. Probably too poor to buy the super move.
Yeah, well, I haven't needed it. I haven't needed it.
I was reading a guide and it said, don't bother.
Well, hang on. You don't buy the super move. You get the super move here at the very beginning of the game. You can buy an upgrade to the super move that randomly shoots out some like little particles that doesn't seem to do much, actually.
Yeah, it's like a fart cloud.
No, it doesn't do a lot. It's kind of useless.
Yeah, it doesn't really do anything.
Yeah, so maybe it's good I didn't buy the super move.
Yeah, maybe Vanessa was smarter than us,
Yeah, congratulations on not buying the super move, Vanessa.
Thank you.
Congratulations on not falling for the scam of the upgraded super move.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like getting the warranty protection for your iPhone that already has a 3-year warranty built into the terms and service. So we save some of the kids. A big hole appears. And I think Jade kind of falls down there. I don't think she jumps down willingly.
No, she falls in.
But who should appear to help her out but a very special piggy pal named Paige.
I love Paige. We all love Paige. Paige is the fucking best. I can see why people liked this game, and it's Paige.
Paige is very good.
Matt, are you playing the anniversary edition of the game?
Yep. Is it even possible to play a non-anniversary edition of the game?
I don't know.
It's not legal.
Unless you broke out your PS2 and your disc.
Maybe you had I don't know, maybe they sold an old copy. They just released this anniversary edition like last year. It's like a year ago. But there was some version of the game available before that.
Nah.
Anyways.
Impossible to play before the anniversary edition.
Paige is a very, very good pig.
He's kind of more of a boar, though, right? Because he's got them tusks.
He's got tusks, yeah.
Yeah.
He is a mechanic of sorts. He has a pretty typical mechanic's outfit. He has jeans. He has a tank top.
Oh, yeah. Drop a pic in the chat so we can...
I'll drop a pic of Paige. I'm not afraid to.
Paige in the trailer they released looks
insane.
Wow, spoilers for this game. I guess he's going to survive.
Oh, yeah. Well, it could be a flashback.
Yeah.
He has a brown jacket. He has a little bit of his piggy belly showing because he is a paunchy pig. But that's what you want in a piggy pal. And we love him. I mean, what's not to like about him? He sort of has is like a New Yorkie accent. I can't pinpoint it exactly. What would you call that? Like,
hey, yo, forget about it. Honk.
He's not.
Pigs honk, right?
That.
Horse honk.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm walking here.
Hey, oink, oink. I'm a piggy pal. Oink. And he's short. He's probably about, 4 feet tall. Something like that. He's like, "Hey, Jade, I see you fell down a hole. Don't worry, I got you a stick." He brings her a Daijo staff.
What's that mean? What's a Daijo staff?
Yeah, what's that?
Well, it's the staff that he brings her. It's a Daijo staff.
Oh, I found a good picture of Paige. Here.
Oh, and I didn't.
Jim. No, you didn't.
I sent you so many pictures of Paige.
No, that's a terrible picture.
That's a good one.
No, is he pregnant? Did Sonic impregnate Paige?
Oh, Jim did
Or
find
was
a
it
good picture of
Shrek?
Paige.
Yeah.
It's really good. Daijo staff is a advanced form of the Japanese Jo staff.
Oh, okay. Well, it's very helpful on the scripted. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. It's just something for the game. It's not a real thing. It's Daijo staff.
I know that the listeners are going to be asking this, so we should probably try to address it. Is Paige a Johnny boyfriend? I don't think so, because he's short. He's a little guy.
I actually know the answer to this.
No, you
John, I do, because Johnny told me, because we're friends, we talk
remember
like
John
all the
saying
time.
it.
I totally know him. Johnny says that Paige is a little bit too piggy on the
He said
piggy
he's
to
too feral.
yeah, on the pig to man scale.
Too feral.
Yeah.
Okay,
Like
so
he's
he's
too
hot for
much of an
Gamorrean
animal.
guards, but the pig man is a bridge too far?
He believes the Gamorrean guards are more human than Paige's.
He's wrong!
Well, he's working on a video about it, so he'll break down
That's
his
true,
pig
yeah.
scale.
His
Quite.
You have to
Pig
leave him
scale.
You have to leave him a comment telling him how wrong you think he is.
Yeah.
His pig scale. I will.
Call out his hypocrisy.
I'm
in the
actually going to
comments.
make a response video. I'm going to make one of those videos where I'm watching
Make a-
his video
Matt, you
and
should
then
do
my
a
face will be in
reaction
front.
video.
I'll be like, wait,
I
pause
love that
this.
idea.
This guy doesn't know
I
what
love
he's
that
saying.
idea and not telling him doing it and just drop it in the Square Roots feed. Square Roots reacts to Bears and Games Neo pig ranking.
That would be really funny, and he's not going to listen to this episode, so we
Yeah,
could
he's
get
not.
away with it. So after Jade is in the hole, this sort of larger monster appears, but Paige talks us through tutorial style of how to fight it and how to use our special attack. He's like, "Jade, use your charged attack. Hold down the A button until you release it and use your charge."
This charge attack fucking sucks.
Yeah, it does suck.
I hardly ever use it. So we beat up this big monster, and just as we have succeeded, the Alpha Force troops arrive and sort of come down the hole. We climb back up. They're there, and they're like, "We're here to protect the populace. You're welcome. We did it. 3 cheers for the Alpha Force."
Wow. Beyond Good and Evil's like all cops are bastards.
Jade stumbles around, recovering from this shock. She discusses with Paige that they need some money to turn the power back on. And suddenly her holographic friend Secundo appears. And Secundo's like, "What's up? I have a job for you." What great timing.
I like that he calls her Jade.
Yeah, we should probably say at the top of the anniversary of this game, we do get a little message that says some of these portrayals might be considered culturally offensive in
I didn't get that.
this day and age.
You think Secundo is one of those?
Secundo may be one of them.
I didn't get that. Do you think that the game can tell who its audience is?
Yeah,
it
they're
saw
like, "Matt's
me
not
and was
gonna
like,
care."
this guy doesn't give a shit.
Matt doesn't care. Secundo is, I guess, Spanish?
He's like he's like a Latin AI
Yeah.
that lives in her little digitizer.
Is he? I was real confused. He just seems like a dude.
Well, he
I
has
thought he was like her
accent.
accountant sitting in his office and just like
he has the
VRing
accent,
in
but
to
I
talk
couldn't
to
tell
her.
if he's supposed to be like South American or Spanish
I think
or
it's
something.
well, I don't know if it's Spanish or like Hispanic, but it's definitely like one of those.
And he is 100% absolutely gay. There's no question in my mind.
You
Doesn't
just said
say
that
that.
he's
Secundo
a
is an
robot.
AI.
He's
I
an
didn't
AI.
say he's a robot. He's an AI. More like a gay eye.
That's what the world needs. Get Grok out of here. Give me some gay eye.
Yeah. Give me my own Secundo. Secundo has a...
But hope
mus-
preferably like less racially insensitive.
Yeah.
Is this racially insensitive?
I don't know.
I guess the question is do they have some white guy playing? Is the voice actor some white guy doing a bit, or is it an actual
It might be.
Hispanic guy? I mean, we can find out.
Secundo wears skin-tight jeans and a red tank top, and he has a mustache and a soul patch. It's me, Secundo. Secundo has a lead on a job. He says the Science Center is looking for someone to photograph and document. And now Secundo is played by Mark Sayers.
Would I know him from somewhere else?
He was in Borgia.
Okay.
He was in Le Grand Pardon. He was in The Rule of a Lifetime.
No idea what you're talking about.
He was in Siberia and Oxygen.
It's a place.
Additional voices in Final Fantasy 15.
Oh.
He was the puppeteer in Puppeteer.
Oh, the game Puppeteer?
Yeah, I guess so.
He is. This says that he is from France.
Okay,
Oh,
interesting.
he's French.
I'm French. So Secundo has this lead on a job. Secundo.
Yeah, it's from the Science Center, and they say take pictures of every species on Hillis, and for every good picture you take, we'll give you some money.
Mm-hmm.
And every time you fill up a roll of film with new animal photos, they'll give you a pearl, and then they'll give you some new film to do it all over again.
I like taking pictures of animals.
Mm-hmm.
Me too.
It's pretty satisfying, particularly when they're trying to kill you and you have to like try and get it off before they land their attack.
I like the reactions of the Science Center lady to the monsters. Like, I took a picture of one, and the response was, "Don't go anywhere near that thing." If you take a picture of the like Cyclops boss in the factory, she said, "That monster has been extinct for thousands of years."
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
I'm not gonna try to 100% this, but I did like reload a save to make sure I got the pick of the first like kind of boss battle when you're in the ship. Just because I had to have it, I wanted it, and then later on I found it like out in the open, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
No. It talks us through how to photograph. We take a picture of a bug. It's very exciting.
It also wants you to take pictures of like all the people. Not all of the people, but all the species of people. So
animal
you take a
people,
picture
yeah.
of Paige. You do. It does have you take a picture of just a regular human. So it's not just the.
Yeah.
It's not like take pictures of the weirdos.
Yeah. And we get enough to get the power back on. At which point we are approached by a little messenger robot and says she has a message from Mr. De Castellac. De Castellac?
De Castellac.
De Castellac requesting that she meet him on Black Isle for a job.
Whoa.
Jade goes and tells Piggy about this, and Piggy is like...
He has a name. Don't call him Piggy.
Paige says...
Paige, which is spelled Pey''J, which, come on, game.
Yeah.
You spell it like that, you're making it bounce off my brain.
That's
like making the name out of goddamn rubber bands.
Yeah.
Like just bing, bing.
I feel like the game is sort of trying to do like a Blade Runner future that's inspired by Asian aesthetics and cultures, but it's not quite landing it.
Yeah, I agree. Because there's the Akumu bar later.
Well, but there's all sorts of different cultures. It's a Kuda, and there's all sorts of different cultures referenced. I actually don't agree with that. I don't think it's trying to do like a Blade Runner Asian inspired. I think that it's trying to do a cultural blend. I mean, the first place we go to after we leave the lighthouse is Mamago Garage.
That's true. Piggy is a little bit hesitant to take this job, but he reluctantly agrees.
Need the money.
Yep, need the money.
Need some money.
Got to get our hovercraft.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to have a job.
No,
he just relies on his adopted daughter to pay for everything.
Yeah, and we also learned that there are all these kids hanging around the lighthouse because they're war orphans that Paige and Jade have taken in.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You may have said this, and I just didn't catch it. But it is worth noting that she does get paid for the picture she takes, and then you do go and dump all that money into the power company thing, so that your power gets turned back on.
It was said, but it's worth repeating.
Okay.
We helped Paige.
I don't think you did say it, actually. I think you're a liar.
We did. Jim remembers.
Jim, did she say that? She didn't, did she?
No, I was thinking about Donkula. I had no idea.
Congula.
Donkula. Congula is the sequel when Donkula gets to Kong Island to make the ultimate vampire gorilla.
Oh my god, a giant vampire gorilla.
But he's so close to the sun, it will never work.
You might crawl into caves at night.
What cave is big enough for Congula? You tell me that.
The center of the earth, where King Kong lives in the new Godzilla vs. Kong movies.
Yeah, in the Hollow Earth.
Hollow Earth.
Has a sky also?
Yeah, with the sky and the sun.
For reasons. Yeah. It does seem to have a sun. God, I love those movies.
And with our hovercraft powered up, which Jade powers up with Paige, we head off for the Mamago Garage to get a new engine. Actually, we're sort of head off for Black Isle, and then the ship breaks down, and we get towed to the Mamago Garage.
We get towed.
Yeah, we get towed
Mamago Garage. Mamago Garage. I fucking love Mamago Garage. Rastafarian rhinos, motherfuckers! They've got Jamaican flags hung up all over the place. There's reggae playing. It's fantastic.
It is pretty great. It seems to be run by... I assumed they were brothers, but perhaps they aren't.
No. It's run by Mamago. We just don't see her there.
No. Well, I assume that these are Mama's sons, then.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe. No. Can't you go into like a Mamago shop in the pedestrian district? Isn't she that's
not a Mamago shop.
Not
Mamago? That's the Ming Su shop, right?
Yeah, that's Ming Su
shop. Okay.
And we
I assume we'll meet Mamago
herself
later in the game.
Yeah, Ming Su is like an Asian walrus. Is he a walrus? What is he?
I don't recall.
Yes, I thought it was a she. I think it was a woman.
Okay.
But she was I could be wrong, but I believe she was a walrus. She was a walrus. Again, like, what is culturally inappropriate about this? This is a science fiction game set in, like, the far future. Like, cultures would spread, right? Like, what's wrong with this? Explain it to me.
Listen, I'm not the PC police. It may seem like I am, but I ain't.
You definitely are.
I'm just reporting on the message that I got at the top of the game. I am not here to evaluate which portrayals of which ethnic or cultural groups are offensive and which are not.
Okay. That's a good point, actually. With Johnny gone, I think we're all finally free to let our hair down and just admit that Donald Trump won the 2020 election, right? Am I right, guys?
I'm trying to find something online about why it might have
a content warning. And
I don't think there's any question as to why it has a content warning. It has Jamaican rhinos and a Chinese shop owner. And
what's wrong with any of that? Chinese people own shops.
it's a cliche.
yeah, I don't know.
What's cliche about a Chinese person owning a business?
It's a cliche.
Any ethnicity can own a business, Vanessa.
It's a cliche.
Are Jamaicans particularly well known for running garages? Is that a thing that I don't understand?
I haven't actually heard of that stereotype, so I don't know. Anyway, we get a new motor for our hovercraft from these friendly rhinos and head back out into the bay, but whoa! It's time for our first hover combat sequence.
I feel like this is an episode.
Oh, there's another Dom's attack.
After it gets released, the listeners are going to tear me a new one.
They very well might.
Idiot. You idiot. You don't know why this is offensive. Anyway, yeah, time for the first hover battle fight. Hey, driving this hover car thing around sucks. It sucks. It's bad.
It's not great.
Good. It's
yeah.
bad.
The
I like it. I like hover car, but it just doesn't control super well.
No, and the camera is really wonky.
Yeah, that's kind of the biggest problem. You know, and there's and again no sort of like lock on to things you want to shoot doesn't help. Mm-hmm. But the camera being a fucking wonky piece of shit is not great.
I've noticed if you turn on the compass and then turn off the compass, it will take you to looking at like a straight top-down view of your craft. I was totally confused by it, then I realized I had to swing the camera back behind it.
I think I didn't try it with the ship, but with Jade, I think if you click the right stick, it will swing the camera back around behind you, which is handy.
It will, yeah.
So we have to fight like a space centipede kind of thing.
Yeah.
Drops from the sky, it flies around, there are mines being dropped, there are boats that are set on fire and attacked.
Don't forget to take a picture of it.
Yeah, you gotta take a picture of the centipede.
It's worth a lot of money. It's worth like 5,000 credits or whatever they're called.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, by the time this chunker ended, I had like 18,000 credits.
Well, I was spending that money. I will say this big complaint with this game: anytime you make money from something, like you kill something, you blow something up, it drops a little money. It does like drop. The game does put like an icon of the money and the total amount of money in the middle of the screen, which really blocks your view of the rest of the game. And it does it all the time. Basically, anytime you're in combat, you're going to have a fucking money icon and a counter going up. Like, what was the thinking in that? That's wild.
What's
wild.
more
It feels like
important,
a
your
real,
money or
like,
your life?
PS2 decision, you know what I mean? I feel like that was common in like PS2 adventure games where they'd put a big stupid icon.
They want you to feel that like rush of serotonin, that you have gotten some plinky points.
Plinky points.
Yeah, that's what it calls when it gives you a money in a video game, because it always makes a satisfying plink noise, and you get your plinky points, and you're like, ooh, now I feel good about myself. I can fight off the darkness for one more day.
Jim, you said early on that you think that we're like halfway through this game by the end of this chunker. Were you serious when you said that?
We're more than a third.
We have done one short tutorial dungeon and one real level. That's wild. How fucking short is this game?
Look, we wanted a shorter. We're sort of, Johnny's on vacation, but we're also having our summer fun time here. And it's allowed and it's encouraged.
I say like halfway just based on the number of sections in the IGN guide. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sections, and we've completed 4 of them.
Wow. I mean, I guess probably the first like 2 are real short.
Yeah.
2 or 3 are probably real short. So maybe the rest of them are longer. All right, anyway, I didn't mean to.
No, I think this will be our longest chunker. But you know what? We'll stretch it out. We'll have a nice time. And if we need to do some more script doctoring or play Smushmouth or do something to fill a little time, we can do that. It's not.
We're
not
never playing Smushmouth again. That's over. That's done.
You love that game. You love that game.
Well, because I win a lot, but
We head to the Black Isle, where Mr. de Castellac, why can't I say this name? It's not unusual for me to not be able to say names, actually, is waiting in a limo behind some tinted glass, but his chauffeur informs Jade that there are creatures hiding in the center of the aisle that Mr. de Castellac wants a picture of. Paige is still really reluctant about this. I can't quite figure out why. I assumed that Paige knew something about Mr. de Castellac, but then later that doesn't seem to be the case. So I don't know what's going on with that pig.
He's just being overly cautious considering there are aliens and an oppressive police force around.
Yeah. What do you think about his piggy ears? Do you think those would be good to like scratch behind those ears?
Yeah, I bet he would love that actually.
As you know, Jim, and perhaps to your consternation, I do dream a lot of being able to pet and scratch a pig. I've done it before. Like, don't think I haven't ever touched a pig. I've touched a pig. I just don't have a pig in, like, my everyday life that I can interact with and play with and hear its little snorts.
You. I'm so grossed out with this conversation. Pigs don't have, like, fuzzy... Like, they're not like fuzzy.
Yeah.
No,
they're fucking,
bristly.
they're like, it's like human skin. Scratch yourself behind your own ear if you
Right.
want to
Also,
do
the
it so
ones
bad.
that do have hair, it's really coarse.
Yeah.
And
Ugh.
like,
Ugh.
it's touching a pig is unpleasant.
Gross.
I disagree.
Ugh.
I'd rather touch a pig than a sheep. I find their little woolly, sheepy
What?
coats difficult to get my fingers through.
I pet a sheep a couple weeks ago, and I did not like it.
No, it's not great, right? It's just like... Because you don't want just to, like, be patting the wool that sits atop the skin. You want that skin-to-skin contact like you get with a pig.
Exactly.
This is the grossest conversation we've ever had on this show.
I mean, I've touched a pig too.
Oh, I know
I'm a
you
pig
have.
brother.
I know you have.
Because you have a pig brother. Is the pig brother's
That's
name
why I
Jim
like the
too?
movie Pig so
I
much.
bet the pig
I can
brother's
relate
name
to
is Jim
Nicolas
too.
Cage's love of his pig.
Is it or is it not true that your pig brother has his own bed that's like in a closet? Didn't you tell us that once?
He does, yeah. He has his own bed in a closet.
Well, that's okay.
Does it have
Most
like
animals have their. You don't have beds for your dogs?
Does it have a mattress though, and like a sheet and a pillow that it lays its little pig
No,
head on?
it's not like a top
Like
bed.
a tiny. Oh, it's like a tiny queen size bed with
Yeah.
like a little sheet and like a little comforter.
Yeah, dust
and like
ruffle.
pillows.
Before he gets into bed, he puts on his like Ebenezer Scrooge
Yeah.
pajamas with his
His
little
little
nightcap.
scruffy
And
piggy nightcap.
The little nightcap.
he carries a candle into the closet with him.
Oh, I love Big Brother.
No, ew. Anytime I
Jim's
meet
Big
somebody that owns a pig, I immediately am like, "You're gross." I'm sorry, Jim. I apologize. I don't mean to badmouth your mother. I'm sure she's a lovely person, but I've known some pig owners in the past, and I'm always like, "Ugh." Ugh. I'm sorry, listeners. If you own a pig, I'm sure you're a good person and you're nice, and I love you. We're friends, but ew.
I'm
Get
not.
a cat. Get a dog.
I'm not
Get a hamster. Get a rabbit.
I'm not a wedding planner, and I don't want to pressure Jim to do anything that he doesn't want to do. But like a pig with a flower wreath around its neck, holding a little basket with the rings in it to be like the pig bearer, that would be the most charming thing I've ever seen.
If I wanted to put my mom on a high that she would never come down from, I would ask her if her pig son could be the ring bearer at my wedding. She would be elated.
Yeah, Vanessa did message me on the side, private DM, and tell me that if the pig brother's not at your wedding, she's not going.
I was told there would be a pig brother here.
Where is Pig? Give me my pig.
I object. There's no pig brother here.
You have my pig. Give me my pig. So
Is that a line from the movie Pig?
I was trying to do a line from the movie Pig, but I don't actually
Don't
know any
worry.
lines from the movie Pig.
I'll never watch it, so I wouldn't know.
I think it would be a
Missing
great
out.
gift to Jim if I reenacted the movie Pig at his wedding. It's his favorite
It would.
movie.
We should do that if we finish the game early. We should do an episode where Vanessa just describes the movie Pig scene for scene.
We've already got a planned movie episode this month. a mainline stream movie episode. We can't do 2.
What if we do a triple
content
feature
machines.
where we all watch each other's Pig? We watch Pig, we watch Spider Knight, and we watch Battle of Wallace Island.
I don't give a shit if you watch Spider Knight. Like, I'm sorry that you're missing out on a great time. But I don't care.
You mispronounced the title, Battle of Wallace Island. That makes it sound way cooler than it actually.
Battle of Pig Brother Island. That's a movie I would watch.
Oh yeah. Starring Nicolas Cage.
Night of Pig Island. Pig Island.
What am I
Night.
thinking of? What's the famous novel that you always have to read in school? I know what it is, but it's escaping me at the moment.
Animal Farm?
Charlotte's
No.
Web.
No. Where all the kids get trapped on the island together.
Lord of the Flies.
Lord of the Flies.
Lord of the Flies. Lord of the Pigs.
Where they eat a pig? That's disgusting.
Yum.
Yeah, bacon. So,
I would never eat a pig today. Don't ask me what I had for breakfast yesterday.
we head off to the center of this cave. Paige shows off his jet boots that he has invented, I guess.
Oh my god, look at Jim's fucking sweatpants. Come on, dude. Come on.
Oh, he's got like 3 stripes on them. That's how you know it's fancy. You can tell
Like
how
a little
expensive
class
a
is all we're
sweatpants-
asking for. Do you see how I'm wearing a collared shirt to this recording? Do you see the collared shirt that I'm wearing? Because I respect you both.
I'm just wearing
know?
a t-shirt. but
There's
it's
no
beautiful
dress code in my
color.
basement.
To be fair, Vanessa, as a woman, your dress code is have clothes on.
yeah.
And I'm saying that from like an office worker perspective. Women ain't got no dress code. That's fine. I'm not complaining.
How do you mean?
Do you
Say
have a dress
more
code
about
in your
that.
office?
You know, that's a great question that I'm not sure anybody's ever really addressed. I think technically it's business casual.
Business cash.
I show up in shorts and a collared shirt, but I also kind of wear these collared shirts anytime I leave the house.
Yeah.
Like I always, even if I'm going to the grocery store, I put an undershirt and then a collared shirt. But I live in Florida, where you're going to be sweating the minute you walk out the door, so I like to have an undershirt on. And an undershirt on a t-shirt's kind of weird.
It was only 75 here today. That's why I'm wearing sweatpants and why I have this jacket on. Because it's usually like 15 degrees colder in my basement than it is anywhere else in the house. So
I will say this, that if you are in a place where you have to dress in business attire, as a man, your options are very limited. As a woman, you can put on your most comfiest dress that feels like wearing pajamas and just stick a jacket on over that, and it's like, I'm all done up. Look at me.
I mean, listen, we are business casual is what I've most offices, at least in Florida, are like, and at most that's like jeans and a polo, and like jeans are fine. Nobody's complaining about wearing fucking jeans.
yeah,
They don't. I'll tell you
I
what.
like to
Nobody
wear
makes you
chinos.
wear a fucking suit to your office. I know that that's normal across the country. That like we don't really do that anymore. But in Florida in particular, like we don't give a shit.
When I see people in suits anymore, I just assume they're a rich person.
Yeah,
I assume they're salesmen.
or tryhards. Some
If
weird
someone's wearing a
tryhards.
suit, they're probably like a real estate agent, or they're coming to try to sell me software.
I don't and have never in my life owned a suit.
What?
I own a suit.
I own a
two
suit.
suits actually.
Yeah. I don't know how many suits technically, because I guess you'd call like a suit like a matching jacket and trousers or skirt, right? So
Yes.
I own no jackets. Not that
Okay.
kind of like I have a couple of like winter jackets because it does get cold for a couple of days here, but otherwise.
I have a black one and a blue one.
I have a black one, a gray one, and a red one for when I need to be empowered.
I assume that Jim's blue and is blue with a red tie because he wants to dress like his hero Donald Trump.
No, it's not. It's not that shade of blue.
So,
It's like a lighter blue.
ew, that sounds ugly. Go put it on.
I
And
also
let us
have
look
another
at it.
like gray one. I like wearing blazers.
Never
it's
once
so
in my
cool.
fucking life have I owned a suit.
Wow.
I also don't make a lot of money, so maybe that's why.
Maybe, well, they say maybe you should start wearing suits.
Maybe you need to dress for the job you want to have.
When
I go into the office, typically I will alternate between jeans and the pair of Dickies I bought when I went and stayed with Jim in Texas.
When we went to the Dickies store.
That is the closest I own to a pair of slacks.
Hey, I still when I need to be a little dressier. I've got a couple pairs of Dickies and a couple pairs of chinos that I keep on reserve for when I want to look a little fancier.
I googled what chinos were once because they use them a lot. They use that phrase a lot in Michael Crichton and Douglas Preston Lincoln Child books, and the internet failed me. I mean, this was years ago, but it was I don't know, corduroys, I guess. What's a chino?
No, chino is it's just a pair of pants. It's kind of in between slacks and jeans.
What's that mean?
A chino, it's like a casual pant I think chino's maybe the name of the fabric, but it's just a regular pant that's not made of denim and not super formal looking like slacks. It's they're not pleated. They're just straight pants. Oh, Vanessa put on a suit jacket.
It's time to get us back on track.
Well, I'm gonna go get my suit jacket now.
Yeah, do it. This says chino is a twill fabric originally made from pure cotton. Hi, Vanessa. You look very professional. Where are you interviewing for a job today?
I guess I'll interview.
You got
for
shoulder
a job.
pads. Holy shit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is a
Weird.
jacket.
I find shoulder pads bizarre.
Now I look all square and boxy and manly.
Mm-hmm.
Tough.
I look like a man. Give me a job.
I look like man. You give me job.
Mm-hmm.
I think this might be the only jacket I have that does have the shoulder pads in it. I would like to interview for a job at China Room, the developer of
the Chinese
Vampire the
Room,
Masquerade. Yeah, Bloodlines too.
Sure. What do you bring to the table? What kind of experience do you have in game development?
I have a lot of passion for the video game industry. I'm very familiar with the Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines franchise, having played one of the games in the series once.
Have you played the tabletop game?
I'm aware of it.
Or have you read the books or played the card game?
I know that these kind of things exist. I also played one of the sort of interactive novel games once, part of it. I didn't finish it. Oh, good. Jim's in his jacket now, too?
Yeah.
Vanessa, will you text Amanda and ask her to come down to the basement?
Amanda is riding her horse.
Her knee hurt today from her soccer game last night.
Yeah.
Her ankle.
All right, listeners, both the other co-hosts of the show are undressing on screen. I'm sorry that you're missing it. I know that it's very disappointing to you, but we'll get through it. It's fine. Oh, it's a little dipshit. It weirds me out that you can make that face. Yeah, that one.
Describe the face for the listeners, Matt.
Oh boy, kind of pursed lips, real intense stare, eyebrows way up, creepy, unsettling. She's still doing
Classic little dipshit.
We head to the center of the Black Isle where Paige shows off his jet boots. Paige has invented some boots that allow him to jump in the air and then do like a sort of, I guess, mechanically assisted slam.
Oh boy, that's
incredibly useful in combat.
Yeah, it is very useful. Can we talk about the propulsion system for that? Slam.
Is it? Oh, it's run on his farts.
Yeah, it is run on his farts. Every time you make him do that, he is farting.
Mm-hmm. But pigs, they emit a lot of gas, from what I understand.
Okay, but, apes throw their own shit at people, and we don't do that. This is an advanced species. That's the cultural... That's why the warning's in front of the game, because they're saying that pigs fart a lot.
Yeah.
Wait, maybe Paige's culture, maybe they like farts. Maybe they don't have the hang-ups about farts that you do.
Matt doesn't have any hang-ups about farts. Actually, Matt's been complaining about farts for like a week, so.
Let's not lie.
Oh, yeah.
Let's not tell lies. Hey, I like a good fart as much as anybody. That's something you do privately. That's an alone time thing.
Yeah, you save that for the bedroom.
When you're in a relationship, which I'm not, you save that mostly for the bathroom, is what I've learned from male members of my family.
Yeah.
Why do you go to the bathroom so much?
Paige's boots allow him to sort of launch Jade up into the air at certain points, and he can also use them in combat to temporarily stun the enemies around him, so Jade can whack them in particular directions.
When it launches her into the air, it's more of like a seesaw situation. Like, it doesn't just launch her.
Yeah.
But yes, yeah.
So we get our first sort of creature. Yes, Matt.
While I'm thinking about it, while we're here, how do you guys feel about this companion thing? And do you think that this was more novel in 1992 when this game came out? The AI controlled or computer controlled companion that kind of helps in combat and you kind of direct around.
On stream, I am playing a PS2 survival horror game called Obscure that uses almost this exact same mechanic. You can have another companion with you that you can give weapons to, and they can do stuff in combat and help you solve puzzles.
Yeah.
And each, you can switch between them, and each one has like a special skill. So like one guy knows when there's something you haven't picked up in a room. One guy can pick locks. One girl will be able to tell you what your next objective is all the time.
Do you direct them?
They mostly just follow you around and they're computer controlled.
But do you direct them to pick the lock to?
You can take control of them and then use their skill. Yeah.
I mean, this wasn't new to the PS2 era, right? The second game we ever played on the podcast was Secret of Mana, which had two computer controlled companions, which were terrible. They were really bad.
Yeah, they were good.
I like it. I think it's nice to have a friend.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Famously, Vanessa prefers games that gives her a friend.
Yeah.
Because she needs friends.
I do.
What did you do before we came along?
Oh.
And graciously invited you onto this podcast. We know because we discussed it last week. You spent 10 years playing DC Online.
That's right. It was probably a year and a half.
14 years.
Were you playing it on the daily?
Oh, she was in the fucking alpha, not even the beta. She was a playtester.
Were you on the leaderboard and stuff?
Yeah, is there a leaderboard?
No.
Were you on the leaderboard?
No, but I was certainly max level and working
How many
my way
characters did you have max leveled?
Just the one at max.
Wow. Okay.
What kind of character was it?
Like a healing support character.
Oh my god, so fucking lame.
Anyways,
she could turn into a bug.
She could turn into a bug?
Yeah, that was one of the powers.
Like a giant bug or a little bug?
A giant bug.
Whoa,
cool.
That's like the real Ant-Man. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. And her mentor was Wonder Woman.
Mama go garage, mama go garage. I'm trying not to do the Jamaican accent when I sing it, but it's such a good song.
It's hard.
It gets stuck in my head. It's been in my head all week.
So now we get to battle some little animal pals. These
are like flying fish things?
Yeah, like flying fish, little jellyfish.
Oh yeah, little jellyfish.
There's kind of some big anemones that stick out of the wall.
Anemone.
Anemones. Sea anemones.
Anemone.
And I don't know, just none of these creatures particularly.
I don't remember the
out.
name of what creature you were actually supposed to take a picture of.
The Petrolimax.
Weird because it's not real,
yeah.
right?
So we get down to the
and
center
also,
of the cave.
It's weird how Jade falls for this because these are eye stalks.
Yeah, we get to the center of the cave. We see two tiny creatures wiggling around, kind of standing behind a wall. There's a male and a female, we're told, and we need to capture a photo of both of them in the same picture. So it's kind of a waiting game for both of them to poke up at the same time. And once we get our picture, that is when Matt is absolutely right. It is revealed that these are not two creatures, they're little eye stalks of the fearsome Terralimax. Terralimax? Terralimax.
Did they say it out loud? I don't know.
I don't think so. I just, I
don't think so either.
I just got this from the deep lore.
Does anybody else feel like the boss fights in this game are easier than the fucking regular combat?
Yes.
Then the stealth combat for sure.
What's stealth combat?
This thingy is like a worm. It has many different wormholes. It jumps into them and then jumps out to surprise you. And sometimes it flies around and drops worm juice or something like that. I didn't find it to be a particularly difficult fight.
No, I would just, it like sprays a blast of energy at you, but you can just circle around a wormhole and it can't get you. It's really easy.
We can hop over the wormholes even. So we defeat it. We return to Mr. de Castellac and we're like, okay, chauffeur guy, we have a bone to pick with your boss. And he's like, oh, haven't you realized? There never was a Mr. de Castellac. Then
I put you into this incredibly dangerous situation to test your abilities.
Yes.
By lying to you.
To see if you could join the Iris Network, which apparently is like the MSNBC of this world, I guess.
It's the...
Oh, really? I thought they were
rebellion.
Like the resistance.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think they're sort of a journalistic rebellion, you know?
Yeah, they did. I mean, you are
like
publishing stories.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're like the Tennessee Holler.
I guess this guy isn't Mr. de Castellac, but he emerges from the limo and he is flying a tiny little taxi cab, which I thought was pretty cute.
The chauffeur is de Castellac,
It's
right?
the new republic of this...
Oh. Does that make de Castellac the Stephen Glass?
Yes.
He makes up a fake story?
Yes. Exactly.
All right.
He's like, I need you to go into this cave and find the big bad bionic boy.
Oh, Johnny is telling me that I have been sending things to the wrong chat. Yes, that's why you couldn't see the picture of Paige that I sent.
Oh.
Because I sent it just to Johnny.
No.
This is sad. You guys were right.
Well.
I didn't send a picture of Paige.
I was very confused during that situation where you smugly seemed to think that you had sent something, and I was like, you didn't. You had not.
Oh, God.
So.
Oh, no. All right, well, now Vanessa has shared the picture she thought she shared earlier, which is clearly from the Beyond Good and Evil 2 trailer, where Paige looks terrifying. Absolutely. If this is what Beyond Good and Evil 2 looks like, I don't want to play it. Also, not enough snot around those pig nostrils. I've seen pigs. They're gross.
You think they'd be leaking a little bit more.
These drippy snot nostrils. So we're told to go to the Iris headquarters and learn a little bit more about this organization if we want to stop the evil forces of DOMS and the Alpha Squadron.
It's weird they call them the Alpha Sections.
Alpha Sections. Okay, the chauffeur's name is Han. Like Catherine Hahn.
Han.
That's right, Mr. Hahn. Mr. Hahn.
Yeah, Mr. Hahn. So we head back into the open world and over to the Akuda Bar.
In the city.
In the city, yeah, it's in the pedestrian district.
Yeah.
I had a hard time figuring out how to get here, even though there's only a couple places you can go. I ended up at the races. I don't know.
Did you use your compass?
Eventually. I don't like that it's like compass, and instead of like a compass appearing on screen, it throws you into first person.
Yeah, it's very weird.
It's confusing.
So we head to the Akuda Bar. this game does a thing that I like in games where Jade knows everybody because she lives here. And I always enjoy that somehow. I like it when you walk into a place and they're like, "Oh, hey, how's it been? How's the lighthouse?"
There's a shark, not a shark, he's a walrus, but like a shark playing some game in the corner that you can play.
Yeah.
It's like reverse shuffleboard kind of.
There are pool games like this. Like, is it 9-ball or what's it called with the little bumpers? Snooker. Yeah, where you're kind of doing the same thing, where you're trying to push your opponent's pieces or balls or pins or whatever across through a small gap, and get everything out of your area. It's hard. I played it.
Yeah.
I practiced it. I was bad, really bad at it.
Sort of like air hockey. Is that what it's called? Those tables where you...
It is a bit like air hockey.
That's what I call
but
it.
Like, it's like air hockey, but like snooker, air snooker. Hockey,
snooker.
air snooker, hockey, knocker.
Yeah, it's were you guys able to do it?
No, it was hard.
I got fucking
I was
murdered.
able to do it.
Liar.
Jim did it.
You get if you bet 1,000 C's, you get a pearl.
I would never bet that much on that game. I can't even play it.
Yeah, I wanted to, and I did the practice round like 3 times, and I got my fucking dick kicked off, so I quit.
We have to play another game in order to access Iris HQ, and it's like a coconut shell game with the 3 shells, and he puts something under one of them.
Yeah.
We have to follow
It's stupid easy.
It's very easy. As long as you're using your looking eyes, you'll be able to see where it goes.
Yeah.
You can play this game later for money as well if you want to. The hardest part for me was I got the item that had the code written on it.
Yes.
And then I forgot what the code was, and I could not find the item in my inventory to read the code
Such
again.
a fucking pain in the ass.
Yeah.
So, this killed me. I spent 30 fucking minutes trying to figure out how to access this fucking code.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. You open your inventory, and it shows you some, but not all of your items. And to see the rest of them, you have to click on the Secundo interface to, I guess, access Secundo, who has the rest of it.
She
has digitizes items for you.
Yeah, she has like a digitizer that's some.
It's called the SAC, isn't it? SAC.
Yeah, Secundo lives in the sack.
Yeah, the SACman.
Secundo Sackman, and
that's why the game has the
They should call him
content warning.
Sacundo.
yeah, Secundo. Maybe they do.
Maybe they do.
So we get the code and enter it into one of the guest room doors, which allows us to get into the guest room. We go over to the closet, and it does the classic sort of James Bond spin around, and we're in Iris headquarters.
Whoa, secret
this is where
underground
they're like, "You're
basement.
gonna
This
be
is
a
just like
member of
Final
our
Fantasy VII with the
resistance
arcade game. You know?
Oh yeah. Yeah, the pinball machine that like lowered into the rebel base.
Yep. And they're like, "Hey, what's up? We are the Iris Network. We do super cool reporting, and we believe that the Alpha Forces and DOMs are actually in cahoots with each other. And the conflict is a front for a sentient creature trafficking operation."
Yeah. I think they said that the DOMs are actually juked micronics.
Yeah.
And the alpha section's trying to pass the Uniform Computer Security Act, which is being debated by 21 state legislatures.
And they say Big Bad Bionic Double H was here, but he is now being held captive at the at the factory.
What would it be
They
like
get
to
a
listen to
message
this
from him that says, "I want a Miata.
Yeah.
I want my Playboys."
What would it be like to listen to this and have never watched Shattered Glass? Or we're just talking nonsense.
You must feel like the biggest loser in the world if you've never seen Shattered Glass.
I think that actually we have a automated message built into our introduction song that says, If you haven't watched Shattered Glass, pause this podcast and go watch it.
Yeah, and go watch Shattered Glass.
In fact, if you haven't watched Shattered Glass this week, do yourself a favor. Go watch Shattered Glass.
It's one that's worth revisiting.
You get something new every time.
You do. There's always something to appreciate.
And if you don't watch it, we'll be mad at you.
I mean, I'm always mad. I'm always mad at the listeners, but yeah, more mad.
The Irish people tell us that they think there is sort of a 3-step conspiracy in place where kidnapped people are brought to the Nutripills factory, then the slaughterhouse, and then to the moon.
Ooh.
Jade is tasked with entering the factory and taking photographs to find proof of this conspiracy, as well as rescuing Double H.
I don't think that... I mean, yes, we do that, but I don't think that was part of the plan. I think she's supposed to go and expose the thing.
Oh, yeah.
I
guess they don't really know what is up with
They think he's
Double
dead.
H.
They definitely
they
think he's dead.
She's trying to get the scoop.
She's getting the scoop. We need to upgrade the hovercraft again to get a cannon that lets us bypass the security mines around the factory.
Those fucking security robots were stupid.
I went back to Mama Go Garage after this just to go see if I could afford anything fun. But Jim had told me I needed 5 pearls, and I only had like 6 pearls. Then this cannon, and I was like, well, I don't want to use all my pearls on the cannon and then have to go hunt down pearls. And then I went out to the thing, and it was like, you better go get that cannon.
So then we head to the factory. And basically, as soon as we get in, Paige spots a Dom's monster and says that it looks like it's a Reaper. There's Reaper footprints and Reaper slime all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
It just occurred to me that we never fight this fucking Reaper.
We do.
You do. It's a Cyclops monster.
Oh, it is?
You get after you get the gyro disc, yeah.
We'll get there. We're almost there.
Did you go back and get the pearl that it leaves at the bottom of the thing?
I couldn't get it. I don't know how to get it.
So if you go back to, we'll get to it later, but you can go back and get it.
There's a big broken elevator, but Paige thinks he'll be able to repair it with the right parts. So Jade goes looking for those parts. She climbs up an area that Paige can't reach, and she discovers Double H in a torture cell.
Whoa.
There's a safe nearby, and Jade takes a picture of it and sends it to someone the Iris Network could help, which is the governor of Hillis. And the governor's like, hey, thanks for the picture. I see it's a safe. I actually have the code to that safe, and here's what it is. Very helpful.
Yeah, she had already given it to Double H, right?
Yeah. So we open it up, and we get the gyro disc launcher.
Whoa, this sucks.
A new weapon for our arsenal.
Yeah, so go into first person to use your camera, but click the clicky trigger and not the take camera, take picture
I'm clicking
button.
the wrong button all the time.
Yeah. You try to take a picture, you just launch a gyro disc right into someone's face. You try to launch a gyro disc, you just get a picture of the creature that like is closing in to kill you because you didn't hit it with the gyro disc.
Yeah. Gyro disc, hard to use in active combat, but the most useful thing in the world for stealth.
Yeah.
Great for killing rats and bugs.
Yeah.
You
I
basically
have killed
otherwise
a lot of rats
can't.
with the gyro disc.
You can run up to the rats and kick them, and they'll explode into money.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? I mean, they explode into money if you hit them with the gyro disc. It's just weird that the game is like, this is a third-person action adventure where you're going to take pictures, and then 10 minutes into the game is like, also shooter. Now it's a shooter.
Also gun.
Yeah.
What was the name of that game you were playing, Jim, with like the gun that was talking to you? And I thought it was kind of
High
cute.
on Life.
High on Life. Yeah.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
The
Less
game's
interested.
fun. Good fun game.
It is fun.
I feel like it's gonna bring in some kind of like drug paraphernalia to bother me with.
Oh yeah.
Well,
for
the
sure.
whole game is about drugs. Like the aliens are kidnapping humans to smoke them.
Oh. Oh, I see. They're literally high on life.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
So
You would like it, I think, Vanessa, particularly because Tim Robinson is one of the guns.
And he's like, his character is called Creature, and he's like a kind of stupid, experimented on alien gun, and he says the most hilarious things.
it
really
doesn't
funny.
sound like I would like it.
No, you would love it. It's a good, fun time with lots of jokes and certainly all PC humor, which we know is important to you.
I am the PC police. So we free Double H from his torture cell. He is grateful,
Sorry,
but also
I'm sorry. We don't use PC anymore, actually. You're the anti-woke police.
Right.
Well, wouldn't the equivalent to PC police be the woke police? Or is it the anti-woke police?
No, you're right. She's the woke police. Not the anti-woke police. Speaking of anti-woke police, can we talk about how woke this game is?
So we free Double H from the torture cell, but unfortunately, he drops right down into the sewers. He's like, "Thanks so much, goodbye."
It's funny, but it's also annoying. He keeps showing up. He's never helpful.
Yeah. He's sort of like your typical hero character. He has a strong chin. He's big. He's muscly.
He's a soldier.
Yeah,
He's
a
stupid as
soldier.
fuck.
He's stupid as fuck.
I like that he has the same like ground pound skill in combat that Paige does,
Yeah.
which again is very handy.
It's not like he rams things with his head. He doesn't ground pound, but it
Oh,
amounts to the
that's
same
right.
thing. It amounts to the
Yeah.
same thing.
Paige also at one point gets a vice cutter that he can use to cut steel bars
It's like
open.
a wrench, and it's like a wrench, vice grip, cutter. It's like
Yeah.
a multi-tool.
But Double H gets through the same gates by just ramming them with his head.
Yeah, he has like this big brass helmet thing.
We head back to sort of the central room where Paige is hanging out, and this is when we fight the Reaper.
Reaper. We have to shoot gyro discs at its stupid eyeball. I don't think this thing hit me one time.
It actually killed me. I had to do this twice.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, I don't know what
Which
happened.
one was the Reaper? I don't remember
The
this.
Cyclops.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it jumps up to the ceiling, and you have to hit it with the disc, and it will shoot fireballs at you. Then it will try to jump back down on top of you. It picks up Paige a lot and is trying to eat him.
It holds him the whole time.
Yeah.
He never
holds
puts
the
him down.
entire time,
But we are able to defeat him and save Paige. Hooray!
We did it. We saved our pig uncle.
Yeah. We then head to an area that has some
Punkle.
fuses. We have to fight some irritating robots.
Piggle?
Piggle? Piggle.
Pickle.
I found these robots really irritating to fight because you have to have Paige use the ground pound and then like knock them into a stun barrier.
Yeah, their main attack is to like roll towards you, and it activates immediately. So like if you get close enough to fight them, they're just gonna roll into you.
Yeah, I mean you do have a
and it makes
dodge.
fighting
It's
them
not
hard.
it's not like a dodge roll, so it's not super effective.
It's also, it doesn't have a big, like usually with dodges, like with this dodge, I feel like you only move like a foot to the left or right. Like there's not a big like a big arc to it.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
It's pretty tight. What else? So after we defeat the Reaper, we have to go further into this is where the stealth stuff really picks up.
Oh, it's so fucking terrible. Well, no, it really picks up
after Paige gets captured, I guess. Yeah. So when does that happen, actually?
At this point, we use because we got that gyro disc launcher. We're able to.
Oh, this is where we fight the robots because we have to get the fuse for the elevator.
Yes, we have to get the fuse. You have to do some
so we go into the
weird,
generator room.
Yeah, you have to do some weird stuff where you like knock loose wires around to power things. It's annoying.
Yeah, it is pretty annoying. So we have to like take the fuse from the generator to put in the elevator, and it's when we get to the top of the elevator, I think, is when Paige gets
well, hang on.
kidnapped.
Before that, Paige gives Jade a data disk, which I love that this game is loaded with CDs.
Yeah, I haven't really looked at any of these yet.
Weird. They're there.
Have you looked at all of them?
Yeah.
What's this one that he gives you?
It's so you can't access it immediately because
he
has
has to get to a disc reader.
Well, he gets kidnapped first. He gives you the data disk and says, she's like, "Oh, I forgot to give this to you," and she's like, "It probably contains a mission." But then she sneaks into some vents above the X-ray verification room. But you get a photo of the crates that are going through the X-ray verification, and you can see that they contain people. And Paige has been left behind while you do this, and he gets pignapped. Piggle napped.
He's captured by the Alpha sections.
No, not the pig.
And then you go into a security room.
Well, can we talk for a minute about the cutscene where Paige gets captured? Because they beat the shit out of him. Like, they are hitting him repeatedly in the face with this, like, electric club, and he is just, like, on the ground yelling. It's pretty violent.
It sort of seems like they murdered him.
Yeah, it does seem like he's probably dead.
They, like, beat him to death, seemingly.
He's not dead because we have to hear him more, but he seems like he's dead. But you do sneak into the security room where you can find Paige's jet boots and footage of the pig napping.
Yeah, at first I was like, oh man, I'm going to be able to use these jet boots and get more combat stuff, but then I remembered that they were powered by farts. I don't think I can use these.
So what, Jade can't use them? She can't fart?
She can't.
Guess
She's
not.
a lady.
She's a lady, yeah.
Sexism.
Well, maybe that's why they put the content warning at the top.
But if you
Outdated
take
idea that women can't fart.
If you take the disc that Paige gave you and put it into the player, you get a little backstory about how Paige and Jade's parents were best friends, and they built a spaceship together. Whoa. And because the authorities were breathing down their neck, Jade's parents gave Jade up to Paige to keep her safe. And Paige does still have the spaceship. It's not quite in working condition yet, but it is at the lighthouse, and he kind of gives you hints on how to access it.
It's true.
Which is really fucking convenient, considering what happens next.
Yeah.
By the way, Jade, I know we're on this dangerous mission. I'm going to give you this disc, and I hope that you'll see it. I just have a feeling I'm going to be taken to the moon.
Yeah. Any minute now.
You may need a spaceship in the near future.
Mm-hmm. So I'm going to give you not all the information about how to get it, but some.
Mm-hmm. Just enough to, let's say you were being controlled by some nerds that were making you walk around and do stuff. I want to make them solve some puzzles.
So Jade moves on to the factory floor, and here we see a member of the Alpha Force without their helmet on. And
whoa, you can't skip by all the great stealth sections. This is when it turns into a stealth game.
Yeah, this is when it turns into a stealth game.
A thankfully very forgiving stealth game.
Yeah.
I died a lot, though.
Really?
Every time I tried to fight one of the Alpha sections, when I accidentally alerted them, I died.
So can I just say mistake number one? Why would you fight them? You never have to fight them.
I know. I didn't realize that until
all you have to
later.
do
Like,
is you can either run the way you came, in which case they'll forget you exist, or every one of these areas has a small little vent that you can get into. Everyone. It's the same vent every time.
Yeah,
You
it's
can jump in.
It's in a corner.
I didn't fight any of these guys. You sneak past all of them.
I tried to. There's one area where there's two of them, and they're kind of circling us like a square area. And I shot one so they all wear these like air tanks on their back, and if you shoot the air tank, you can just run up and kick them, and they'll die. But I had shot one in the air tank, and then the other one was running to help him, but I accidentally alerted him. I fought him and killed him. And then I ran into the next room, and I was immediately murdered by another guard.
The game does not seem to care if you get caught. Like, it's fine.
The game doesn't care if you die either, because it just restarts you right before the encounter that you died at.
That's
so
fantastic.
There's no penalty for dying at all. Yeah, good. I agree.
The stealth is ridiculous. The guards will often just walk up to a wall and stare at it for minutes at a time.
Yeah.
And it's pretty easy to, even if they do spot you, just kind of hide, and they will give up pretty quickly.
Yeah. They usually they'll throw up one of those like drones at like the last place they spotted you, and then after that drone explodes, when it attacks, they're just done looking.
Yeah, they're like, it's clear, we did it.
Yep.
So we sneak around a while, and then we see the Alpha Squad or Alpha Force member with his helmet off.
Did Matt just take his shirt off?
Yeah, I assume so. He's going to put his jacket on, finally. And, and he's real knobbly looking. He's got a knobbly old face.
He looks like, I don't know what he looks like. He has like he's kind of looks like Thanos a little bit. It's a weird face.
And I guess we take a picture, we send it to Iris Network, and Iris Network's like, oh my god, they're infected with Dom Z cells, and he's mutated beyond the point of being human, which seems really rude. But I guess that's the case.
Yeah, I guess so. Like, so what's the deal here? Like, is the game telling us that the alpha sections have just been like appropriated by the DOMs?
Yeah, I think that's the idea.
Okay. So the DOMs have they're winning essentially.
Yeah.
And they're pretending to be the cops.
I apologize. I ran to the bathroom. I just wanted to say a couple of things. First of all, your faces are weird.
No.
Okay? Both of you. And second of all, they the way you described that was bad. Both of you. Like, what's wrong with you? They're clearly they're infected with an alien. They look like humans who have alien growths on their faces and their heads. It's not complicated.
They look knobbly.
Not even fucking remotely knobbly.
I'm gonna put a picture. Oh, I was just gonna put that exact same picture in the chat.
Knobbly. What a fucking weird way to describe dudes with fucking tentacles growing into their faces because they're infected with aliens. Well, that's a much better picture than the one I took, though. They're kind of green and scaly, too.
They're green and scaly.
Fucking knobbly. What the fuck?
I would say they look a little bit like a, Oh, I just sent two pictures accidentally. One of them is an announcement about an upcoming James Gunn movie, and one of them is the knobbly faced man.
What a great fucking poster that is for that movie, by the way. I love it. I love the play on Superman of look up, because that's not something for the movie. That's just all the posters and stuff are all look up, and this is look out.
I would say these guys look a little bit like a Kardashian. No, not a Kardashian.
What?
A
Kardashian?
Excuse me.
a Kardashian.
They do kind of look like Kardashians, yes. I mean, they kind of look like the Kardashians. They're reptilian, you know?
Yeah. So after we snap this photo, we're told, okay, thanks for all of your good evidence. This guy, the humans, I guess Double H is the other piece of evidence. I don't know. Let's get...
No, the other piece of evidence is the X-ray scanner that shows humans in the boxes they're shipping out.
Yeah. We try to get out of here.
God, it's like you guys didn't play this game 10 minutes before we started recording.
Or it's like I listed 2 pieces of evidence. One of them was X-ray scanner, and I couldn't remember the third. And you said the third was X-ray
There's no
scanner.
third.
There is no third. There's only 2
Okay.
here.
Did I say third? I apologize.
Oh, it's X-ray scanner.
You know what? I
and,
unapologize.
And X-ray
This is
scanner.
Trump's America.
And-
I don't have to apologize for
Unapologize.
anything.
I'm going to use that phrase more often. I'm unapologetic.
Yeah. No one cares about the evidence. It's boring. So
Everybody needs to see the Epstein list. There is no Epstein list, you fucking fake fans.
There isn't. And
Yeah, there's no Epstein list, and also Obama made it.
yeah, but I don't know why anyone would care about that. Nobody cares. It's boring.
Yeah, it is boring, and we should probably move on to how great America is now. You know, we're arresting people outside
part
of
of my
court.
platform when I was running for office. It's like I never talked about it.
No,
People
not
who
once.
talk about it are nasty people.
Yeah, it's just I can't believe them. There's so many other things going on.
Yeah. So many great things to focus on. Focus on the
Did you guys hear about how
positive.
we
What
should
about
go to
that?
war with Iran? I mean, it's Epstein. Let's go blow up some fucking Middle Eastern people. Duh.
Oh no, I'm getting sad. Let's go back to the
So,
Sorry, listeners. I'm sorry, listeners. I apologize. It's the lack of Johnny around that's making me do this, you know?
it is.
I don't have to
He doesn't
hold
stand for it.
in my feelings anymore because there's no Canadians around.
To be like, oh,
Yeah, to brag
oh,
about their healthcare.
Be polite, gosh. Oh.
Gosh. Wait, are Canadian?
probably-
Is Goofy Canadian?
How many
seems like
episodes
it.
deep do you think John is into his red-green marathon?
So on our way out, we see a Alpha Force soldier, and he's approached by a spirit eater, which is a floating alien kind of thing. And it seems to be bossing this Alpha Force guy around.
Oh yeah, and he's like the boss of the play. He's like the leader of this leader. He's the
Foreman
boss
of
of
the
this
factory.
foreman of the factory.
Yeah.
Well, I mean they're cops, so I don't think he's the foreman of the factory. I think he's the top cop. He's the chief of police.
the chief of police, the Captain Alien.
Are we
And
making
then-
you uncomfortable, Vanessa? Why are you eating your hair?
Sorry. I got hungry. So... the spirit eater approaches and spots Jade, and oh no, it's coming down for a fight. It floats.
It's pretty funny. The chief of police here is like, we've already caught the second intruder, and
Yeah.
then they look down and Jade's standing there, and he's like, I'll take care of this. And the spirit eater, he's a Doms. The Doms instantly murders him.
Yeah.
With like an eye laser beam. And then he just like farts out a tiny version of himself that lands next to Jade and vanishes, which is a weird way to handle the situation.
Yeah. The tiny version, I guess, sucks up different crates and
Yeah, he's a spirit sucker, right?
yeah. He sucks up some air vents, that's right, and makes himself a metal body. And
Oh, that's right.
now
Oh, it takes a
This
couple
was
of
the
big
easiest
arms.
boss ever.
Yeah.
Oh my god. It was
big arm
so
legs.
easy.
And Double H shows up to help us fight it. And
Yeah.
in order to fight this thing, we need to have Jade and Double H time their attacks to attack the legs at the same time. The thing
Yeah,
falls
that's cool.
down. We can shoot the little blob with our
Little pearl.
little pearl thing with our.
It
disc
is a
shooter.
pearl.
It is a pearl.
Which is interesting.
It's like an infected pearl. and
Yeah.
It's like a pearl that has like poop on it.
Yeah, but like
Pearls are the currency of this world to a
Well,
certain extent.
There's
currency is
seas,
the
and
currency
then
of the
there's, like-
world.
Like, I feel like pearls are like
They're black market currency.
gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is pretty interesting to learn that maybe the black market currency is dead aliens. Dead
Yeah,
Doms?
what is with these pearls? Sometimes they're like, being given to you by a guy you beat at air hockey, and sometimes they're falling out of alien butts.
Yeah. Do you think air hockey guy killed an alien and took its pearl?
Yeah.
And that's how he got it?
Maybe.
No, he just wanted it air hockey. He's a walrus man. Come on.
Yeah. So we defeat the Spirit Eater, and then Double H starts daintily...
Spirit Suckler. This is a baby
Suckler,
Spirit Eater.
Yep. Starts delicately coughing into his handkerchief, and he's like, cough, I have the consumption.
I have the consumption.
I'm not going to last.
You have 4 minutes to get me to HQ or I'm going to die.
He's been infected by these DOMS cells, and he needs to get back to Iris HQ. So we get a 4-minute countdown clock. We have to run back to our hovercraft.
4 minutes, 30 seconds.
Oh, excuse me. And that 30 seconds comes in handy to grab that pearl we were talking about that you couldn't get earlier.
Yeah, if you have the time, go back down to the hovercraft, drive straight ahead, and it will take you to the elevator room, but like where the water is, where the Reaper died, and you can go grab that pearl.
Yeah. I made it back to Iris HQ with time to spare. It didn't seem like that tight of a clock.
Yeah, I think I had 2 minutes left.
Yeah.
And this was like, even with me not, because like I went straight down to the hovercraft trying to leave. And so there was a good like 35 seconds of me just driving into a wall. I hadn't opened the gate yet.
Yeah.
And so I had to go back.
That's right. You have to open the gate. You also have to make sure...
You have to go back to the generator room and grab the other fuse from the generator.
Yes.
And then take it all the way back to open the gate mechanism.
I fucked up and... Well, first of all, it does make you go back down through this goddamn level from the top, from the boss fight.
Backtrack,
It lets you cut through a lot of it, but it's still really fucking annoying to me that it made you do this. Mostly because I was up against time. We were going to start recording at 8 p.m. and it was like 7:45, and I was freaking out like, oh my God. And I did like that Double H does see the pearl down there and go, there's an abandoned pearl. So thank you for the reminder. I forgot. I completely forgot about that pearl. But I did go out the wrong entrance or the right entrance, really. So I got out and I tried to turn around and go back in, and Jade was like, nah. You can't go back in there. We're on a time limit.
Go back later.
I figured.
Yeah, you can
In fact, I think I missed one earlier, and I can't remember which one. But I had less pearls than I thought I had, and it was I got a pearl for killing maybe the boss in Black Isle, and I just assumed it had been given to me, and I think that it's probably still just sitting there on the floor.
Oh.
You find a pearl in like a locker or something. It's the same locker that you find Paige's jet boots in. You find there's a pearl in there, I think.
Yeah.
Also,
there's pearls all over the place.
There's a section in here. There's when you go to the X-ray examination room, there's a closet you have to cut through to get around the DOMS guards. In that closet, there's like a little table that if you put what's the food called? Like acros or something like that?
Yeah, they look like cheese chunks. They look like little.
Yeah, you take if you place a cheese wedge on this table.
So Vanessa, I assume that you are just fucking dying watching this game. Like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, I gotta get
cheese.
those Sarcos crackers. I thought they were more of like a cracker.
If you put a cheese
really?
If you put a cheese wedge on this table, a bunch of like little mice or bugs will come out of the wall, and then you can photograph them and get like a lot of money.
Yeah, it was
What?
great.
Yeah.
I have been buying cheese chunks whenever I can, and
I've been buying all the
things.
health items because
Yeah.
they're very handy.
Even though the game is forgiving, I think if you die, you just spawn again with 3 hearts or something like that. So.
It's 3 hearts, yeah.
Oh yeah, so you do get like heart containers that you find or buy all over the place. Like in this first chunker, I'm now up to like 9 hearts. It's crazy.
The guide that I'm reading too says it is important to like scour these levels, not for necessarily well, you want pearls, but the most important thing is finding these PE1 containers that up your health, because they said the last boss fight sucks so hard that like you want all the health you absolutely can have.
Do you know what the total is?
I don't. But they said like you want to have you don't want to miss more than a few. They said it's easier just to restart the game.
Wow.
if you miss a bunch. Yeah.
That's not
I do
happening.
remember the boss fight being really difficult compared to the rest of the game.
Yeah, the guide I was reading said like it's important to scour the level for these things and to buy them when you find them in shops because the last boss like it's impossible if you don't have a ton of health.
Unless you get good. So we race back.
So this might be an enchanted arm situation for Matthew, because if I don't have enough health and I get to the last boss, that's the game. I'm not restarting the fucking game.
Yeah, me too.
We race back to Iris HQ and just make it in time, where Double H receives the last dose of antidote to this infection. So I guess the Iris people have known about it for a while, and they say, "Well, we want."
I mean, the infection is just the Dom's alien, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just an alien parasite thing. That turns them into slaves, I guess.
Well, yeah,
know
like
what it
we
does.
saw it, like we took, like the picture we took, like we know that these people.
Oh,
are
the
being-
alpha sections.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Jade's next task is to head to the slaughterhouse, which is where they believe Paige has been taken before the trip to the moon.
Oh, I thought he got taken to the moon.
Well, they think the slaughterhouse is the launching point to go to the moon.
Yeah.
I thought Paige was a big part of this game, but now I'm thinking that he's going to be the goal, I guess. Go rescue Paige.
I feel like the game could have done a better job setting up the relationship between Paige and Jade.
I think that if you had watched that disc that he gave you that said "For Jade" on it,
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't do
That has
that.
That's
the
on you.
tender story
That's not the
about
game's
how he
fault.
raised her after her parents
Oh,
left.
okay, so it's my fault.
So
I mean, I don't know. I kind of agree. Like, if this is important backstory, the game should
Or
just
maybe
show it to you and not like expect you to like be checking all of the bullshit you pick up in the world. Like that's
Yeah, I feel like in a more modern game, they would have peppered a lot of that into the banter between the characters while you're exploring the world and not like putting it on a disc for you to like have to watch later.
Well, but is that better?
I think peppering it into the banter is better.
I think that it's like
lets you kinda sit with
lazier.
stuff.
Like, oh, like you know how
think
people
it's
like talk to
lazier.
each other where they just reminisce about their past lives all the time. Like, I don't know.
One of my favorite things about those God of War games is like listening to Mimir tell stories and talk about like the characters in the game while you're exploring the world. I think that's super neat.
Okay. I don't know what that's got to do with anything. So maybe Secunda should have
I
been
like
popping
banter.
up every once in a while and being like, "Oh, let me tell you a story about how you two know each other so well."
Yeah,
this
give
is
me
more
about
naturalistic.
the world while I'm exploring.
This
the
is
game.
more naturalistic, and I think it's fine.
Yeah, I'm not.
I think
complaining
that
about
you
it.
get
I'm
that
just
disc
saying I
from
missed it.
Paige, and it's pretty important. And I think that maybe the next time you get to one of those M-disc readers, it should kind of like force play it. That's as far as I would go. I don't think that the
Well,
dialogue
now
should
I
be
don't even
peppered
wanna
with
watch it.
more exposition about their pasts.
So,
Also, you keep saying Iris HQ, but I swear to God, you're saying Irish HQ. And
yeah, it's Irish HQ. It's the Irishman.
Yeah.
Irishmen are always like having rebellions against occupying governments. It's crazy. They can't get enough of it.
Well, that's because they're, they had a government imposed upon them.
Whoa. This isn't the place for that kind of talk, Jim.
Yeah, it is. We're
that's
pro
true.
IRA.
Wow.
I mean, not their actions, because what the fuck?
I don't approve of their methods. Anyways, I'm cutting that.
yeah.
Vanessa, what's new on your phone?
What's new on my phone is that I had a bullshit minigame corner, but I think we've already covered all of it. We talked about taking pictures of animals. We talked about alien skee ball. And we talked about the coconut shell game.
We could talk about Pokemon Snap. Like, it's a pretty big part of the game.
It is.
I think is the most satisfying part of the game so far. It's fun taking pictures of aminals and getting money for it.
It's nice getting a lot of money.
I feel like I've gotten a ton of. How many rolls of film have you guys gone through by the end of this chunker? By the way,
Like 3 or 4.
3 or 4.
I've gone through 4.
I feel like I must have
taken
missed
lots
a
of
couple
pictures.
in the factory because I have like 2 left, but I don't know what they could be because I swear I could have sworn I got everything.
There's a couple rare ones in the factory. There
Oh,
are
yeah,
the
you
little
mentioned
bug
the-
things that come out and take your cheese, and there
Yeah.
are the spiders that can be missed if you're not
I got the
careful.
spiders.
I think there's one other. Oh, there's the albino rat.
Yes, there's the
that you can
blue
find in the-
flying worm monster that's only at the very
Yeah.
beginning of this level, and I mean maybe
Yeah.
it'll show up later on in the game, but from what
You
I've
can
played
come back
so
and
far,
photograph it.
you see that thing once.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some ones you can miss for sure. Well, that's the end of the chunker. What are we playing to next time?
Yeah, Vanessa, what are we planning to do next time?
We're going to finish repairing the Beluga.
Whoa,
Cool.
that's the
Well,
spaceship.
guys, what do you...
That's
Matt,
the
I have a question
spaceship
for you.
gym that Paige made in case you missed that important.
Oh, that was that he mentioned in the heartfelt video, the heartfelt disc encrypted. Matt, what are you squarely against, bro?
So like level design in this game kind of sucks.
Yeah,
And like the game kind of sucks at like ushering you forward in a way where like a cutscene will happen and it's clear like you need to move on, but it's not clear how. And I've found myself stuck a few times, and always been able to figure it out. I haven't had to pull up a guide or anything, so it's not hard. It's not complicated, but I still find it kind of frustrating when I'm like, oh, okay, like I guess if I push this thing here and look through this slot in a door that I didn't notice and the game didn't point out to me, I'll see a button that I can hit with my gun. There's a lot of little stuff like that just the game doesn't really indicate to you how to move forward, and you just kind of are left to your own devices. And I don't need it to handhold me and like point everything out and tell me how to do everything. But at the same time, I feel like the game really fails at just like I said, just kind of ushering you forward in a way that modern games do. And that is what I'm squarely against. Like, and I get that it's a dated game. It's old. This is the 20th anniversary. Like, it's hard to blame them. It's not a big flaw in my opinion, but it's worth mentioning. Like, it's a little rough around the edges. What about you, Vanessa? What are you squarely against?
I'm squarely against the camera. It's just not great. It doesn't stick behind the characters in the way that you want it to, especially during the hovercraft portions. And it's something that I think that if they had made like a real remaster of this game would be pretty easy to fix, going by modern standards of what we look for in a camera. What about you, Jim?
Weird that they sorry, Jim. Weird that
go
they
ahead.
didn't fucking fix it for the 20th anniversary. Like, you can't just insert some code to, I don't know how it works.
Yeah, maybe I'm being too flippant about how easy it would be to fix.
Well, yeah, maybe I'm too naive about it, but like, how do you not fix this thing? Like, it
Yeah,
really
I don't know.
sucks.
This game is interesting because it's running on its own engine, which is like,
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's running on the Jade engine. So I would imagine that I feel like if you're building a game in Unreal or something, a lot of those things are really easy to manipulate just because it's just a cool
It's a feature of the engine.
game design thing. Yeah, it's a feature of the engine. But with these custom made ones, I would imagine going in and fixing the camera is probably a big task.
Yeah,
and not
that
a
makes
lot of
sense.
people know the engine well enough to be able to do it
That makes
effectively.
sense.
That
But
might be true.
but what I'm actually roundly for the facelift this game got in the graphics department.
Yeah.
You
You know who looks great?
It looks
Double
fantastic,
H
yeah.
looks like almost like a stop motion character. He looks so good.
Yeah, the textures in the game on the characters are amazing. The only thing I wished they would have like maybe given a little bit more of a facelift to is like a lot of the drops that enemies do, like the money things. I think they look like shit compared to how good the characters look. But
But yeah, all in all, like I think the look of this game is really good, and I think they did a good job doing the HD facelift.
Yeah, it does look good.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's it for this chunker. But I would like to ask Vanessa how she leveled up this week.
Well, thanks for asking, Jim. I think last week I talked about watching Queen's Gambit, and I decided to continue my marathon of series about troubled blonde women, and I watched the first season of Killing Eve.
That is the one with what's Sandra Oh?
Yes, I think so. Let me just pull up the IMDb to be double sure of these people's names, because I do not know.
I can't remember if
one of them.
Yeah, it's Sandra Oh, right?
I think so. Yes, it's Sandra Oh, and Jodie Connor is the sort of co-lead of the show.
Sandra Oh is great. Like, she's great in everything she's in.
Yeah, she's really good in it. And it also features Fiona Shaw, who's an actress who I always enjoy seeing. She pops up in a lot of things, but most people can probably picture her as Petunia Dursley from the Harry Potter movies.
Oh, she's great. Yeah. Isn't Jodie Comer is in that as well, right?
Yes. So this show is about a sort of international assassin and the British government's attempts to catch her. Sandra Oh, despite being an American, is a British citizen in the show. She works for MI3, and Jodie Comer is the assassin. And the big twist about her, I guess, is that she's totally bisexual. And it becomes kind of a cat and mouse, but also a charged sort of homoerotic romance between the two lead characters.
Interesting. That sounds cool.
Yeah, it's cool, and it's filmed kind of all over the place. It's only 8 episodes in the first series, because I think it was a British show. So it's shot in London and what they claim to be Amsterdam, and it very well might be. And sort of the British countryside too. And they, in the show at least, go to Russia. I don't know exactly where that was filmed. But it's good. It has a lot of good actors in it, and it's pretty snappy. And
is this a BBC show?
I don't know if it was BBC originally. I think it aired in the US on like FX or something like that.
Wasn't it on like USA or something?
I don't know. Yeah, it was a BBC show.
Okay.
So I just watched the first season. I reached out to a friend who liked the show and said I sort of don't know how they'll be able to sustain it over the full 4 seasons, and she said that it does keep up the momentum, and it's a great show. So
yeah, I've heard it's good.
Yeah, it's one of those things that just kind of never picked up, but have always been sort of interested in. And summertime.
That show falls into the same category for me as something like The Americans, which is a show I know I would like, but I just haven't sat down and watched it.
Yeah, I guess I'm trying to use some of these hot summer days where I don't want to be outside to do some TV catch up.
That's a good idea.
Other than that, I played a game called Volcano Princess on Xbox Game Pass.
Whoa.
This game is, if you ever played Princess Maker 2, which if you did, you oughtn't have, because I don't think it's really available in the US by any legitimate means. And also, it has a lot of problematic elements in it. Or if you've played Save the Queen, which I know Matt and I have played together.
Great game.
Yep. It's right along those lines. It is a sort of fatherhood simulator where you're raising up a daughter in this medieval kingdom to see what kind of job and romance she finds into adulthood. This game is made by a Chinese company, and it does have a little bit of sort of a feeling of buying something off Temu. Like it has a sense of being not fully polished. For example, I sent you guys a screenshot of the characters
That's
saying,
right.
"People's lives are very ordinary. They just eat soliloquy and go to the theater and watch drama." I believe that was supposed to be sleep, but it's lowercase s, capital Lily, P.
Capital P.
Do you think was this an AI game? Do you think is this an AI?
I think John actually called that out in the Johnny called it out correctly, which is that somebody Control F find and replaced to, and like maybe somebody was named Lee and they changed it to Lily, because why else would that happen? It didn't make any sense otherwise.
That makes sense.
And they just put because and
It
I was
didn't
looking
look.
I was looking for other instances of sleep, but there aren't. She can sleep, but it's always rest or bed. So I think that, and also there's a you can choose the name of your character, but occasionally it will just call her by the default name, from the menu. Like they didn't find all the instances. But if you like those kind of games, in some ways they're like time waster games. It's this daily cycle game that can really suck you in of like, I'll just do one more day. It's fine.
Like Persona.
Yeah. And it is one of those games where everybody tells your character all the time how special and what a pretty princess you are. And that can be fun sometimes. And it has like a dating simulator element. It's very girly, but I enjoyed it. It does have some combat, like turn-based RPG combat,
cool.
But not a huge amount of it. And it's very old-fashioned, like those old RPGs where it just shows the enemy on the screen, and then you select your action, and there's like a flash of light, and then the enemy's hit points have been reduced by however much. So, if you have Game Pass and you're curious, you can give it a try. If you haven't tried that genre of game and you want to expand your palette as a gamer, don't be afraid of how girly and cutesy it looks. It is girly and cutesy, but you know what? I play boy games all the time. I shoot ugly things.
true.
You can play a girl game. Come on, play a girl game.
I'll only play it if you make me play. If we play it together on stream.
Yeah, that was very fun. Jim, how did you level up?
Well, I did see the new Superman film.
Don't
think that's
talk about
Won't
it.
say a ton about it because we are gonna do an episode on it.
I
You
haven't
can say if
seen
you
it yet.
liked it or not.
Yeah, no, I'm not. Yeah, but I won't go into detail. But yeah, I did like it. I liked it quite a bit.
You can go into some detail. You dropped massive spoilers last night in our goddamn stream.
Did not mean to. I mean, it was a small spoiler.
I assume Vanessa wasn't watching at that point, or she would have been pissed.
It's a minor detail.
Huge fucking spoiler.
It's not.
Don't stop talking about it, because when you start talking about spoilers with Jim, he'll be like, "It's not a spoiler, but here's the finale of the movie."
I'm stepping way back. What I will say is that I liked the movie a lot. I was moved to tears a couple times, which is not saying a lot because if any movie tries to make anyone cry, I will cry.
Yeah.
But
it's still I think it's still
I did find
good
a few.
sign.
Yeah, there were a few moments in the movie that I found legitimately moving. The cast all around was great. The people who were the funny ones were funny. The people who were the evil villainous ones were evil and villain. It was just a good. It's just a great cast. Lex Luthor was great. His whole deal was amazing.
Nicholas Hoult fucking kills it.
He was a scene stealer in that movie.
He's so good.
Yeah, one of the best comic book villains I've seen on screen, I think. Fantastic. The movie had a great through line to it, which paid off at the end in a super satisfying way. So yeah, I think it's a good movie. There's certain elements of it that didn't quite work for me. The more it kind of got into real world stuff, I feel like it got less effective and less entertaining. But overall, Good movie. And I will say I started just yesterday playing a game on stream called Obscure. I had been playing Banisher's Ghosts of New Eden for a long time, like through like 8 streams.
Yeah, like fucking 3 or 4 days.
It was a long time. And so I was like, I want to play like a old school survival horror. And Obscure is a game I've never played before, and it's kind of awesome. Like teens, a survival horror game starring like early 2000s teenagers that are obviously modeled after like teen celebrity archetypes, like Josh Hartnett. Mm-hmm. It's very much The Faculty, but a video game, like a survival horror video game. It's super fun.
I mean, The Faculty is great. So
yeah, this is basically The Faculty, but like a survival horror game with like monsters and zombies. Pretty fun stuff. Yeah, that's it for me. Matt, how did you level up?
Great question, Jim, and thank you so much for asking it. I would like to talk about the Superman movie. I saw the Superman movie. It was fantastic. I loved it. Absolutely just top tier cast. It blew me away. A bit overstuffed, I think you could say. And I wouldn't argue with that.
It throws a lot at you. Like,
I don't have a problem with throws a lot at you. That did not bother me, but it definitely, like, plot wise, like, it is a lot of moving pieces. I think it all comes together, but I also felt like it was a lot. Like, it did kind of feel like some things could have been cut, but regardless, I still would say absolutely phenomenal movie. Everybody should go see it. I get the DC universe has had over a decade now of stinkers, a few good ones, right? Like those Aquaman movies are shockingly good, and there's been a few good ones.
The first Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman. The first Wonder Woman was very good. But I thought it was fantastic. I thought the cast was just amazing. I just said to Jim, obviously, Nicholas Hoult absolutely fucking kills it. I think David Cornsweet nails it as Superman. It's shocking. He's shockingly good. Lois Lane, Rachel Brosnahan, something like that. Brosnahan is fantastic. The rest of the cast, really great. Nathan Fillion playing Guy Gardner, just what a delight, you know? I mean...
he had some of the biggest laughs in the movie,
He did. I mean, that character, traditionally, that character is a fucking asshole. That's his whole goddamn deal. Yeah. And he shows up in this movie, he's an asshole, and he's great. I was thrilled to see Hawkwoman in a movie. I'm a big Hawkwoman fan. Big Justice League Unlimited animated series fan, and Hawkwoman, big part of that. Love her. Think she's fantastic. Awesome. She was amazing in this. Blown away by Mr. Terrific, a character that I'm very familiar with, have seen in the animated shows.
Mr. Terrific, like
in the CW shows, and he's such a fucking delight. Metamorpho, everybody knows Metamorpho's in the movie. He's in the previews. He's fantastic. The movie is Crypto the Super Dog. Oh my god. What a delight.
That Metamorpho is played by Anthony Carrigan, who was the
guy from Barry, right?
Yeah. And Eddie, Mr. Terrific actor played Darwin in X-Men First Class. Yeah. Eddie Gathegi.
Yeah. It was fantastic. Very true to life, very positive in an era of I don't want to say the world. It's the world, but let's say in this era of America. Very positive movie that's very uplifting, which felt very needed. I took my son to see it. I think I'm going to take him again this weekend. Like, I want to take him again, and I want to like have some one-on-one time and just be like, you know, the nice thing about this is how like anti-toxic masculinity it is. Phenomenal. Absolutely loved it. Don't want to say much else because Vanessa has taken her headphones off and is giving us middle fingers.
It's cool to see Superman as just like a bumbling goofball.
Yeah.
kind of guy. You know?
Listen, for me, I see a lot of like second best Superman movie ever because everybody, of course, we all love the originals. I don't love the original Superman movies. I didn't love them when I was a kid. It was too fucking goofy. It's not what I wanted. This was what I wanted. This is the best fucking Superman movie that's ever been made, as far as I'm concerned, by a long shot. Anyway, I did watch moving on from that, I watched a great anime today. It was called Madoka Magica. Whoa, what do you guys know about Madoka Magica?
It's for nerds.
Nothing.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I also know nothing about it, but just based
Really?
on you watching it and the title, it's for nerds.
Tracy, Patreon patron Tracy and friend in the Discord Tracy, did recommend it today to me, and it is a quick fucking hot 12 episodes at like 25 minutes apiece. It was an easy watch to sit down and watch it all at once, and it was fantastic. It is a kind of dark twist on the magical girl genre, which is like Sailor Moon. If you don't know what magical girl means, like kind of Sailor Moon. It was kind of a dark twist on that. It was deep. It was sad. It was it was fucking fantastic. It had just gorgeous animation. When they would get into their magical girl fights against these villains, it would use a different animation style with lots of like real world imagery, like almost collage type imagery, and not like animated. It looked fucking amazing.
Interesting.
It was a quick 12 episodes. It was beautifully animated, great characters, really fucking interesting plot that gave big twists to the genre of, like a magical girl anime. And I really liked it a lot. It didn't quite blow my doors off. I felt like I watched the first episode and was like, oh, I see where this is going. And I was right. You know what I mean? Though the twists themselves, I was like, oh, that's weird. Oh, okay. Like, I get it. But when you're expecting a twist, and then it happens, you're like, well, I didn't know exactly what was going to happen, but I knew it was going to happen. I knew something was going to happen. But I really enjoyed it, and I would recommend it to anybody. And I know I've said this multiple times now, but honestly, like a quick series like that tells a whole story, a really good story, in just a few short episodes, was pretty great. Like, that's about 3 hours, maybe 4 hours of content. That's 2 movies. That's a long movie. That's a Zack Snyder movie. And it was really fantastic. And I would recommend anybody check it out. I've been hearing about that for years. I was familiar with it, and Tracy mentioned it in the Discord today, and she mentioned that it had been, I think she mentioned it was on Hulu. And I looked it up. There was a dub, which I'm not watching subtitles. I'm not anti-subtitle, but like, I would rather just not deal with it.
Yeah.
I would rather, also a lot of time, I'm like working and stuff. Like, I can't be fucking reading text on the screen. I'm busy. But anyway, Madoka Magica was fantastic. Really good time. Maybe not a really good time because it was pretty sad, but it was a really good show. So that is how I leveled up. Superman, amazing. Madoka Magica, fucking fantastic.
Hey, y'all hear they're canceling The Late Show with Stephen Colbert?
Yeah. I'm not super shocked about that, actually. Because how many people watch those late shows these days,
I think it's actually the highest rated late show.
Yeah, but still,
I don't know how
highest
many people
rated
watch
means
it.
what?
Well, he's also very, outspoken in a way that his parent company might not enjoy.
Yeah, he's on fucking CBS, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if
I feel like he would be better in Jimmy Fallon's spot. Like, I feel like if he had the Tonight Show, he would kill it.
I feel like if it was because of that, then they would be replacing him, right? But they're just canceling the show, which feels more
true.
like just not enough people are really watching this these days.
I wonder what they're gonna fill it with, like more fucking NCIS or whatever.
Probably.
I mean, it's on from 10:30 to midnight. They're gonna fill it with fucking infomercials. Grandpa's not watching the late show with Stephen Colbert.
I
He's
feel like
sleeping in front of the
I feel
TV.
like if you put NCIS on at 2:30 in the morning, an old person is going to get up to watch it. Old
Get up to
people
watch
love
it.
NCIS.
They're gonna set
They
their
love
alarm.
NCIS.
I had multiple
They
conversations.
would do it.
Had multiple conversations this week about how Nathan Fillion was in the Superman movie, and that's the guy from Bones. Or no, it's not Bones. It's the other one. Is it the other
The
one? Vanessa, you would
Rookie.
know. The Rookie. Yeah, there it is. Thank
Yeah,
you,
he's
Vanessa,
in The Rookie, yeah.
for being the old
People
person
love
on the
that show.
I have
Yeah,
never
I had
watched
multiple
The
conversations
Rookie.
this week about how Nathan Fillion is in the Superman movie, and that's the guy from The Rookie. I'm like, yeah, and a lot of other stuff actually, but
What
okay.
do you guys know Nathan Fillion from?
Firefly.
Firefly, yeah.
Firefly? I think for me it's probably Firefly, yeah. Or Slither. I was a big Slither guy back when Slither came out.
He's had a ton of roles like his role in Superman. He had that in James Gunn's Guardians of the Galaxy 3, where he's a guy that shows up and, anyway.
Castle is another big one of his, I think.
Castle,
that people really
that's
like.
the other one, yeah. Yeah.
Castle, yeah.
He
My
wasn't
mom has
in
watched that
Castle.
show
Oh no, he
30
was in
fucking
Castle.
times.
You're right.
Yeah.
I was thinking of Bones, which he's not in, but the
No,
other
Bones
Joss
is
Whedon
the guy
actor
from
is.
Angel.
Yeah,
Angel is in Bones.
it's the Joss
that's
Whedon
right,
to
yeah.
old person show pipeline.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep.
Hey,
All right, so
no,
we have a Patreon.
Stop it!
Nope.
I have something
Okay.
to say. Last
I've
week,
got something to say.
How was this episode so long and Johnny's not even here?
I
Oh my
killed
God.
your mother today. Vanessa said it was going to be long because it's the first episode of the season we had talked about.
New game. Yeah, that's right.
Last week
All
we
right,
talked
Vanessa,
about
proceed.
a fundraiser that we put together in memory of our friend Tyler Petty, and it was a resounding success with we donated, I guess, $2,500 to Games Done Quick and to benefit Doctors
Amazing.
Without Borders. And I just wanted to give a very special thank you to everyone who participated and to the people who couldn't but shared their support and thoughts and memories. Thank you very much.
Yes, absolutely
I
fantastic. We
agree.
appreciate every single one of you. You made that happen. It was heartwarming. It was touching. I think we all watched the stream when we donated, which you can go to our Facebook and find a copy of that with a timestamp on when to check it out. And I'm willing to say that we all got fucking more than a little teary-eyed.
Yeah, we donated during the Final Fantasy IX run at, I believe, about the 47-minute mark in that run. So check that out. The donation, I don't think any of us really knew what to expect when we first launched it. I was hoping for really anything. Like if we could have kicked over $25 to GDQ for Tyler, that would have been great. But I think the default goal for what we had put in on GoFundMe was 1,000, and we blew through that in the first few hours of the fundraiser.
Well, and
So,
for a fundraiser that we put up and had 4 days.
yeah,
it wasn't
it was
like
it was on a tight turn.
Yeah, it wasn't a month. It wasn't a long time. We had 4 days, and we more than doubled and a half our goal. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yep, and
It was great.
we heard from members of his family about how much it meant to them too. So again, thank you.
Yeah, it was nice to be able to do a good thing for someone that was, I think, a big part of the show.
Yeah, big part of our listener community.
Yeah, felt good.
And
All right, well, Matt was beginning to talk about it, but I will pick it up. We do have the Patreon at patreon.com/SquareRootsPodcast. You can find all of our great bonus content. I still need to think of a bonus. Wait, who's doing the bonus this month? I feel like Johnny said I could have it.
Yeah, but then you suggested something that
Oh, we talked.
Didn't have a warm
maybe we
reception.
won't do that, but we'll do something else.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. There'll be another great bonus on this month that I'll think of at a later time. But we have tons of great content on there, like hours and hours and hours and hours of content that you can find on our Patreon. And you can subscribe, like I said, at patreon.com/SquareRootsPodcast. If you subscribe at the $3 base level, you get access to all of that great content. At the $5 level, access to all that content, plus the ability to vote on games that we play on the show. I believe is a vote coming after Beyond Good and Evil?
Yes, should be.
Yeah, so we should have another vote up very soon, actually. So stay tuned for that. Another benefit of being a patron, no matter what monetary amount you kick us over every month, we like to personally thank some of our patrons on the show every week. And I'm going to start us off this week by thanking Josh Rose, Sean Walsh, Saul Wagner, Sora's Key Bump Blade, Chris Sasaki, Andy Best, Eric Pidcamini, Witheli Flesh Eyes, RP Siege, and Daniel Wood.
I'd like to thank Himbo Baggins, Julie, Jaybird, Friend of DeSoto, Aaron O'Toole, Militant Decency, Kodab Games, AJL, Joshua W. Broxson, Amanda Douglas, and Keesby Knight.
And I would like to thank Jason Timms, Stephen Paget, for Square Roots podcast, I'm Stim Stanks, I'm Seth G, Jake Dickerson, Hexagon, Ryan, Butts on Parade, Respectable Name, and John B, Quaker Oatman.
All right, listeners, if you'd like to send us an email to have read on the air, you can email us at squarerootspodcast@gmail.com. Come see us at our Facebook group, the Square Roots Podcast Group for Smart, Cool, Very Attractive People, or on Blue Sky at squarerootspod.bsky.social.
Send us, and you just said that. Please rate, review, and subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Google, Spotify, Ghana, or wherever you listen to podcasts. Thank you to Stephen Morris for our Square Roots theme. We love it. We love you. You can find Stephen on YouTube at Beige, I think. I don't know. It's been taken out.
Links in the show notes.
You can find Stephen on YouTube. Links are in the show notes.
All right, for Square Roots, I'm Jim Banks.
I'm bye.
Bye. I'm Vanessa.
I fucked you all up. It was great. It was perfect. That I just said that I'm bi on the show, which might not be accurate, so maybe I shouldn't have said that.